This is my passion. This is what I love to do. But some days, sometimes, I'm just like you, man. I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job.
From a good dream I wake, sun rays on my face, planning out my day, hoping this ain't the one that I catch a case. I feel so good, I feel so straight. My manager keep calling me saying, hurry up, you late. Hurry up, you lay off. Y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Been trying to play it cool, but it's hard to play it off. I've been hanging on to this bush, cause my car still ain't paid off. I know I'm on my way up, my boy just got laid off, so y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. These hooks here so ratchet, these niggas here so sneaky. Y'all don't even really pay enough for y'all to only pay bi-weekly. I'm trying to double up my cash, take this job, shove it up your ass. Yo, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. We're the reason why your stockholders always stay afloat. Yet I'm asking, are they hiring? Like everywhere I go, schedule will say 9, but I think it's fine if I clock in at 9:04. I work 40 hours a week plus overtime just to be bro. So y'all, man, I hate this job. Hate that I applied. So much has transpired since the day that I was high. Told me I could advance, but you were telling me lies. Gotta give your notice before I quit, but you don't say shit right before I'm fired. Damn, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. You and your procedures, you and your protocol, you and your policies, none of that shit don't apply to me. You and your quotas, you and your standards, you and your 2 sick days a year. Y'all niggas bananas. Wonder why the postman's posted with hammers, going postal with Popo on camera. His wage got him enraged, stressed out, it's hard to maintain. He flips the middle, grabs his. He said, if you don't get the picture, I quit, you ain't shit, mother. Man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Look, man, I hate this job. I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like you. I'm out here trying to take care of my family. Damn, I hate this job. It's not always glamorous, for real, but I do what I gotta do for me and mine, you know? Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you, nigga. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and/or the host. They do not explicitly nor necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by the channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during the program. Basically, if I didn't say it, don't come for me. You come for the person who said it. And please don't sue me for somebody else's words. With that said, let's start the show, motherfucker.
This that squad side.
This is madness.
Yeah. What up, though? What's popping? What's happening? What's going on? Doing a little pop-up, man. As y'all can see, I'm not in my normal setup space. Well, I'm in the space, but it ain't how we normally use to getting it in. Man, we got to talk about it real quick, man. This just going to be a prelude, man. Y'all know we're going to come back tonight, and I got to get it in on this. We got to get it in. Let me do some shout outs real quick for everybody who pulled up early. Oh man, we got to talk about this, man. We got to talk about it. Shout out to Taylor Bell. He said, let's start the show off right. Let me give him the $2 drop.
I'll give you the $2. You give him the $2. All right, pay him the $2. Oh, pay the $2.
Oh shit, that's the $5 drop. My bad.
I got 5 on it.
All right, so I ain't even gonna hold y'all, man. Let me go through the chat. Let me see who was here. And let me load this thumbnail up, man, because we got to talk about it. I would be remiss if I did not talk about it, because here's the thing. It's a lot of excuses, baby. Hearing a lot of excuses from what some would call the other side of the street. Bruh, ain't no excuses, homie. But I'm hearing a lot of excuses, and I'm truly disappointed in T.O. because he had a lot to say about Wilder, quote unquote, making excuses, right? Y'all remember that, right? If not, I'll have it queued up for you by the time we go live tonight. We'll talk about it. Y'all know we got to talk about it. Let me see who's here. Let me do these drops, and we're just gonna chop it up real quick. How about that? Got a couple minutes. Got a couple minutes. And we'll chop it up. Let me do this real quick. Let me see who's here early, and let's do these drops, yo. Let me see. Let me take it from the top. Taylor Bell, what up?
What up?
Shout out to Taylor Bell. What up? Let me see. My guy D-Ray. What up, D-Ray?
What up?
Truth, what up?
What up?
Truth TV is in here. Jalen, what up, my G? What's popping?
What up?
Darren Lincoln, what up?
What up?
All right. I saw lemon pepper chitlins. No, this chitlin egg rolls.
What up?
What up, man? Sir Senior, what up?
What up?
Oh man. Look, man. This is what I want to say, and I'll open the phone lines up. I want y'all to take on this. I got a poll in the chat right now, and I'm asking you guys straight up and down. I want to know what y'all think. Was T.O. exposed, or was he overrated? Was he exposed or overrated? And when I say exposed, I mean the long layoff, the weight, his skill set, his dad, trainer, all of that shit. Was he exposed with all those things? Was it a perfect storm for George Kambosos? Or was he just overrated? He was never an all-time great. He's just overrated. Do y'all think he was robbed by DAZN and Top Rank? Was it a conspiracy? Or was just George Kambosos the better fighter that night? Can George just be that good? Was he robbed? Was he exposed? Overrated? Oh, man, we got to talk about it, baby. We got to talk about it. And y'all know how we do. I'm going to open the phone line up, and I want to hear from y'all. I want to know what y'all think, because I would be remiss if I just sat here and talked to myself all day, because y'all are the family, right? So I dropped the link out there, but
let me start off like this, and I'm gonna say this, and I want this to be clear. The guy said he wanted to fight 11-1, 10-2. His dad said maybe 9-3. Bro, I didn't see that same fight. I did not see that same fight. I think they were still watching the Loma fight. I think his dad was still watching the Loma fight when he said, we won 9-3. We 9-3, man. We kicked his ass. Yo! Are you kidding me, bro? Bro, are you kidding me? Look at your face, homie. Let me put your face on the screen. This ain't what your face looked like when you win 10-2. This ain't what your face looked like when you wanted to fight 10-2. We got to stop this, man. What happened to, hey, man, tonight the better man won, and I want my rematch. I don't care where we got to go to do it. I want my rematch. Tonight the better man won. What happened to that? This ain't no face that you have when you won 10-2. He got a black eye, a busted eye, a bruised eye. He got every kind of eye every kind of eye damage you can have over here. He got a mouse under the other eye. Bro, and that's the fight going on. We just see his face going from bad to worse. And his dad telling me, you're doing a hell of a job, son. You won that round 2. You won that. They can't fuck with you. You're kicking his ass. He's almost out of here. He's almost out of here. No, bro. He wasn't never almost out of there, bro. He made it all the way to the end. This is not how your face should look when you win 10-2, man. Dropped in the first round. Oh, don't forget the knockdown, baby. Don't forget the knockdown. He got dropped. Don't forget you got dropped, baby. 10-2. 10-2. And you on your way to the hospital. I mean, I saw Floyd Mayweather win a fight about 10-2, and he still looked like Floyd Mayweather at the end. This is not how you look winning a fight. Man, I digress on that. Let me see what the chat's saying. I'm going to open the phone lines up. That shit is ridiculous, homie. That is crazy. And for anybody who's saying, oh, y'all happy T.O. lost, y'all just happy. You know what? This might be good for boxing. Because maybe George Kambosos will fight Devin Haney. Instead of saying, you ain't fought nobody, I ain't got to fight you. Maybe they're going to throw George Kambosos that bag, and we get to see that fight. Maybe this guy don't keep draining himself down to 135. Because he said that was a problem. He said, I should have just did what everybody else did. I don't like that kind of shit, man. Save that for after you moved up to 140 and wherever you at. That's something you could, like, maybe it was emotion. It was right after. I mean, after all, I mean, let's keep it 1,000. Like, y'all saw his face, right? I mean, he did take a lot of blows to the head. So maybe he's a little confused. Maybe he's a little disoriented still after the post-fight. Oh, you know we're going to talk about that. Oh, yeah. He said, look, he said it earlier than that. He said it earlier than the 8th or 9th rounds. And the commentators, I went back and watched the fight once already. I want to go back and watch it again, but I know some people haven't seen the fight, so they want to do a watch party. So I'll do a watch party while I set it up so everybody who haven't seen it, they can watch it with me again. And we'll just, everybody keep your mics on mute, use the private chat, and just go all the way through and watch the fight like you watch it by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we do. We show the love. We show the love. But my guy Taylor Bell, he said, Nash, did you hear T.O. dad say between rounds 8 and 9? I think he told T.O., settle down, relax, and then said, hurry up, let's go. T.O. dad is a bad trainer. That's your opinion. I don't want to say is he a bad trainer. I don't want to say he's a bad trainer yet. I don't know. The jury might still be out on that. And I'll say that because of this. His dad did take him this far. Y'all know me, what I said about Kenny Porter. Like, what? And this is not, and let's be clear, this ain't the same with Kenny Porter and Shawn Porter. This is not the same. See, Kenny Porter and Sean Porter are at the end of their career. This is still very young and very early in this young man's career, right? Still very early in his career. So it's not quite the same, but also I'll save that. I'll save that part later. I'll save that for when we come back later on tonight. I'm going to say this about this, though. And I'm trying to be delicate when I say this. I don't think you should always throw the what they was doing with Kenny Porter. They was saying shit like he bet against his son. He threw the fight. That's what I took umbrage with. And I was like, you guys sound crazy, yo. You can say he a bad trainer. He took his son far as he could. You don't like how he talked to his son. But even with that, I'll tell you, he got his son this far talking to him just like that. He talked to Sean Porter like that. And he get that reaction from Sean Porter. And Sean Porter went out there and became a 2-time champion. Got other opportunities, too, to become champion again. Came up a little short against Thurman. But his father took him there. So, but to say he bet against his son, bro, you're going too far. I don't think he bet against his son. I wouldn't say that. But even still, it's the last fight of their career. As of now, you know how it go. When the money get low, the hungriness show. And we've seen a lot of people back in the ring that should not be back in nobody boxing ring. Nobody. They shouldn't be in the Boys and Girls Club, Little League, nowhere. But I see my guy Shelton Moore trying to get in. Let me say this before Shelton Moore takes the floor. T.O.'s dad is a dad. He's a boxing dad. And sometimes motivations work different ways for different type of people. I don't want to be the first one to I don't want to jump out there and say, throw your dad away and fire your trainer. But sometimes you have to. But I'm not going to say his dad threw the fight neither, though. Now, that's the difference between the Sean Porter and Kenny Porter thing compared to this. People were out here trying to say he threw the fight. He bet against his son. I'm like, bro, y'all wildin'. That's a little beyond the pale. With that, I digress. I'll pass the mic to my guy, Shelton Moore takes the floor. How you feel, my bro?
I'm feeling pretty good, brother. How you doing?
I'm always good, even when it's bad, homie.
Yeah, I'm still high off of Thursday, man. My Raiders kicked the Cowgirls in the ass, but that's a different conversation for a different time.
Oh, that was a good game. Too.
Great game. Great Raider win. But I'll say this about Teofimo, as I said in the chat. He just wasn't what you thought he was, man. I've been saying that since the Lomachenko win. This guy is not what you think he is. He beat an older, smaller guy. He was younger. He was bigger. He was stronger. He was faster than the old guy. He got in there last night with somebody who wasn't afraid of him and had more skill than he had. It was obvious. It showed. I don't know who could say that fight was T.O. 10-2 or 9-3. T.O. won 4 rounds at best. If you want to be generous, you can give him 5. But he won 4 rounds at best. Kambosos outclassed him, outboxed him, and beat him up. That's what happened.
So we got a poll going on in the chat, and I want to know what you think about this poll in the chat. These are the options. Was Teofimo Lopez exposed or overrated? And you know me, I'll try to give you more than 2 choices, right? Exposed, i.e. the layoff, the weight, the skill, his dad, the trainer. Was he overrated? I hear myself twice. Overrated. Just he wasn't an all-time great. Never was. Was he robbed by DAZN and Top Rank? And the 4th choice is Kambosos is just the better fighter.
I'll go with D, brother. Kambosos is better.
Now what? Tell me what was it a lack of game plan? Like, do you see, can T.O. come back from this? Like, can he do better than what you saw?
Of course he can, but he needs a trainer. He needs a trainer that's gonna say something other than go out there and fuck him up.
Speak on it. What? His dad was telling him to use the jab. His dad was like, "You fucking him up. You're doing good. He's ready to go. It's over. It's over. Hey, got to go back to working your jab though." I did hear him say that at times. I'm being fair.
I'll say it one more time, brother. I'll say it slow. I'll say it a little slower this time. He needs a trainer that says something other than go out there and fuck him up. What are you doing?
I'm listening. Go ahead.
No, I mean, that's it. He needs a trainer that's going to actually train him on the fundamentals of boxing. You saw the feeble attempt he was trying at the shoulder roll. He kept getting countered all night.
Right here, the end of the round. You see this shot right here? He don't put his hands down. He ready to go back to the corner. Kambosos still swinging at the end of the round. Bang, caught him.
He's walking in the shots. He has no defense. He's flat-footed. He comes forward. He has power. He's athletic, but he's flat-footed and he comes forward. He has no fundamental skill. Has no jab. He didn't use the jab last night. He's not a good boxer. He's a fighter. He's not a good boxer. He needs somebody who's going to train him on the fundamentals of boxing. Or either he had them and forgot, or he just doesn't think he needs to use them. Maybe he underestimated the guy. I don't know. But I know his trainer last night, from what he was saying in that corner, Junior Lopez don't know shit about boxing.
Give me some examples, though, bro. Like, that's a bold statement for a guy who got his son to the mountaintop. He took his son to the mountaintop, right? That got to mean something, right?
His son took him to the mountaintop. His son's athletic ability, and his son's toughness and speed got him to the mountaintop. T.O. Sr.'s just along for the ride. Because if what he was saying in the corner, like, what are you doing? You won that round. You're looking great. Go fuck him up. That's not instruction. That's not instruction that a trainer, Eddie Futch would never say anything like that. Tommy Brooks would never say anything like that. Marty Shields would never say anything like that. They give their fighters instruction. Even Eddie Reynoso gives his fighter instruction, not go out there and fuck him up. That
fair enough. Let me shoot him some bell here. Let me ask you a question. Is it possible, in your opinion, that his dad functions? And is this what you're saying? I don't want to mischaracterize your words. His dad is functioning more like a motivational speaker, in your opinion, and his son is doing everything on his own?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
But so even since a child, because he brought him up from a baby, right?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, so we got to give him credit then. He's just a natural, raw talent then.
Exactly. But he has no fundamentals.
His dad never really helped him. He just been super dope. He's been able to mimic what he likes. He got good power, got good skill. He's a natural. He's a natural, is what you're saying.
Yes, he's a natural fighter. Yes. Because from what I heard last night, and I've only watched a couple of his fights, but from what I heard last night, his father don't know shit about boxing. Because go out there and fuck him up is not instruction that a trainer should be giving a fighter.
Okay. All right. Let me see what Truth TV has to say. Truth TV, before we start, did you answer the poll in the chat? And what was your choice? Y'all killing me too. We got 43 votes, but only 16 likes. 51 people watching, 16 likes, but we got 43 votes on the poll. So that means you guys like. I got you, True. You guys like the show enough where you want to answer the poll and the question I got, but you won't click the like button. Y'all should be disappointed in yourself, man. Disappointed. Click that like button for your boy. Y'all answering the poll, so obviously it's a good poll. Won't even click the like button. Shame on you. But talk to me, Truth TV. Welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome back to the neighborhood. What's the deal? How you feel? Let me give you the drop. Truth TV is back in the building. What up?
What up, bro? What's going down, man?
What's popping, my G? Man, we talking about that Teofimo Lopez fight. The man said he won the fight 10 rounds to 2. 10 rounds to 2. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen right now.
Is this how your face supposed to look when you win 10 rounds to 2? Is this how your face supposed to look? After a 36-minute fight, and I won every round except for 6 minutes. Should my face look like that? After a 36-minute fight, I beat you up for 30 minutes. Boy, I had a hell of a 6 minutes that night, didn't I? Had a hell of a 6 minutes.
Nah, your face was supposed to look like that, man.
Not like this.
He was in there for survival, man.
Not like this. Look at his face. Look at him.
this when he got caught at the end of the round with his hands down at the bell. I think this when the referee had to catch him because he got hit and fell back, and the referee caught him.
Because he started that. He started trying to hit him after the ref was breaking him up. I seen he was trying to get his little cheat shots in because he was losing. But yeah, I voted on the poll. Kambosos won fair and square, and it looked like Kambosos. I'm saying it right? Kambosos. It looked like Kambosos, man. He was chopping wood or something because the way he was hitting wasn't like a normal hit. It was like fast and stern, like the way he was hitting Teofimo Lopez, man, like he had to have some old school training, boxing training to be able to hit like that speed and that stiffness. Like those were stiff, fast joints he was hitting them with. And I heard the brother up there saying his father didn't tell him nothing in the corner but go beat his ass. I saw something else. I heard his father say, use your jab, and he wasn't using his jab. Like he was getting emotional, charging,
swimming.
Yeah.
The motherfucker was throwing baseballs, footballs. He won't throw no right hands. That motherfucker. And he was doing the wildest shit, like where he kind of skipped to the punch. You know, this shit we call that the club punch where I'm from. Where you don't see me coming and I kind of skip to you, bang.
Yeah, he's trying to
like, hold up, I'm a pro, bitch. I saw that skip. Let me slide back. Took his best shot. He worked the shoulder roll better than Kambosos. I mean, better than Teo, who be trying to do the shoulder roll.
Yeah.
Time said, fuck this shoulder roll. Check hook, bam.
Oh,
popping his head back, left and right, motherfucker. Oh my god. I thought they was gonna rob him, bro. At first, I thought they were gonna rob him, but I was like, he did so good them last 2 rounds. You can't rob that dude.
Nah,
he got dropped in the 10th, and he got up and did what he did in 11th and 12th. Oh no, Ricky, you good? Pull up, Rick. Ricky said, he said, Ricky, I ain't ducking no boxing. No, when I said I ain't ducking no boxing talk, this shit, I meant to say this shit gotta get. That was something else. Your name was there, but I was talking something. I was saying something to somebody else at the same time. But nah, Ricky, you good? It's all love. Hell yeah, man. We gotta talk about this shit. He asked me, was it an open panel? I'm like, bro, I don't know no other way. I don't even do no closed panel shit. Now, granted, certain people though, I just tell you, hey man, our chemistry don't work, bro. And you know what I'm saying? We gotta fall back. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, not even a block is permanent. I block and unblock people. I just can't fuck
Please get up here, Rick. I want to hear your take on this fight. I got to hear your take.
Rick, you cool? Yeah, I fuck with Ricky. Yeah, Ricky will ask me, is it open panel? Man, hell yeah, come sit at the table. Dwayne Freeman know what's up. Dwayne Freeman, your cousin had a hell of a fight too, man.
Yeah.
That shit was razor thin.
Yeah, hey.
That
Mark,
Gary
read it fighter last night. That dude could fight.
Hell of a chin.
Huh?
I said Santiago got a hell of a chin because
and your cousin got some hell of a ribs. How about that?
Yeah, he got
some hell of a body training, bro. Because he took some body shots that would fold a whole stack of dry laundry, bro. Like,
yeah, he was hitting with some hell of a body shots.
Hey, Dwayne, he showed me a lot last night, bro. He got some toughness to him. He showed me a lot.
Huh?
I said Gary Antonio showed me a whole lot last night, man. He got some toughness to him. Because that was a fight, man.
They all fight the same way. It's just one got a little bit more than another one, or one got a little bit less than the other. They all 3 fight the same way. They don't do a whole lot of movement.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
They do a little set of movements and they don't use a whole lot of energy. They keep their gas tank full. They do set of movements and look for that open spot and they hit him. I mean, like I said, the dude Santiago had a hell of a chin because Gary was hitting him with some shit and he wasn't dropping. He was right there.
Say that again, brother.
Let me address this part though real quick. I want to give Gary Russell some credit for the instructions he gave in the corner. Like, it was clear, it was direct. He said, stop slipping to the hook side. to your right, it's like slip to your left. You keep slipping over there, he's gonna tag you every time. He was strong, he was firm, he was clear, he was direct. He even told him, hey, at the end of the fight, he said, good fight, you got your rounds in, but we got a lot that we got to work on.
Yep. Now, let me ask you a question, marqnash. Let me ask you a question.
Amazing. And no, before you, I know where you about to go. I know you about to go. Let me cue my drop up. I'm gonna cue my drop up. But can we give Gary Russell Jr., man, Mr. Gary Russell Jr., some credit on his instructions in the corner?
Great training. Great training.
Yeah. Amazing.
He's a student of the boxing, man. He's a student. He studied boxing.
Amazing. I didn't know he was that good, bro.
Yeah, now let me ask you a question.
I ain't be watching all little bro fights like that, like I should. I've been watching them come up, but I'm be honest, I ain't been watching it like that, and I never really heard the trainer tracks how they did with Gary Russell in the corner. I'm listening to what he's saying, and I'm seeing the execution. I'm like,
man, they've been boxing since they was little kids. Like,
you gotta respect Gary Russell Jr. But we ain't here for that right now. Respect.
Let me ask you a question.
Let's shoot. Go ahead, shoot your shot.
Did you hear any of that coming from Teofimo Lopez?
No. Did I hear any what, sir?
What Gary said.
Did you hear any of the things? Did you hear Teofimo Senior say any of those things to his son?
Man, shit, man. Silence, man.
Silence.
You know what I heard? I heard what you heard. But I did hear him. I think it's the order of operations. You know, I remember in math, they used to tell us, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. If you don't do things in a certain order, you won't get the right answer. Does that make sense? You can multiply, but you can add, but you got to do what's in parentheses first.
You got to follow the sequence. So it's just like I'm in my trade.
Let me say
in my trade.
Let me say this. Hold up, man. Hold up. I just set up my little analogy, and you about to take it from me. Let me land my plane.
Go ahead, bro.
Give me about 15 seconds or less.
Go ahead, bro.
I think his dad, the order of operations in the sequencing was wrong. He started off with the praise. He started off giving his son false confidence and bravado instead of telling him the truth first, even if it was a harsh truth, like, hey, man, you lost that round. We can get it back, though. This is what you need to do. Or hey, man, you got to work that jab, got to work your jab. But good round, though, good round. He might have edged that one out. Like, don't let him steal the rounds. Like, you got to. I'm all for positive reinforcements because I believe in sports psychology, but I believe you gotta at some point tell the person the truth.
Now here's my point. I'm a carpenter, I'm a journeyman carpenter, I'm a carpenter foreman, right? So to build these buildings, you have to follow the sequence. It's the way they've been building shit since the pyramids. There's a sequence of building. If you follow it, it'll come out right. If you try to add some shit, or you try to take some shit away, it's going to come out fucked up. But you have to have the knowledge of the sequence to impart the sequence to someone else. You have to have the knowledge of the sport to impart the sport.
Shell more. You can't even hear me no more. You just talking now. Hey, brother, your mic is static and real bad. It sounds like you in the elevator.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out and come back if it's probably fucked up.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Sound like you in the elevator at certain points, my brother. There we go. It's all love, though. Yeah, I get them back, though. Hopefully we'll get them back. But the link is out there and the phone number is on the screen. If you want to talk to the whole panel, call the 470 number. If you just want to be heard and get your bars off real quick, be in and out, 678 is the number you call. All right. Let me go back to the poll in the chat, and I'll put this on the screen. We got 61 votes on this poll. And I'm going to ask you this, Mr. Freeman. Man, I had a good question for you last night, too. But we lost. You had left. I was like, damn, man, I ain't even got his email. But it was about what's going on with Gary, man. That give us some inside information.
Man, he was supposed to have the fight with Reyes. That fight got taken from him. That was a mandatory fight. That fight got taken from him. We still don't know what was going on with that one. But that was supposed to be his mandatory fight. That fight got taken from him. So they working on another mandatory now.
Taken by who? The WBC?
Yeah, with WBC. That if you notice, Reyes ended up fighting on the Canelo card, but he was supposed to be fighting Gary on a mandatory fight. but he ended up fighting on the Canelo card. That was Gary's mandatory fight. So
Okay.
I mean,
we're trying to see
there's a lot of funny things going on right now. I mean,
trying to figure out when we can get him back in the ring, and when is he thinking about moving up?
I'm not sure if he's going to move up. I mean, it's not an issue with him moving up. He can move up, but the thing is,
he move up for a fight though, right? That's what I was thinking. Move up for nothing.
The thing is, that's what I'm saying. The thing is, he's the WBC champ, and he can't get a fight now. So if he move up, who's going to want to fight him? That's the thing. Now I don't know what they do as far as negotiation. I'm not in that. All I do, I watch they fight, and I mean I know what I know. But,
I get it.
But like I said, me personally, I think there's a lot of funny stuff going on behind doors that we don't know about from WBC, from Al Heyman, and from other people that's saying they want to fight him, but they don't want to fight him.
I'm gonna try to reach out to him again to get an interview. I remember I reached out to him a while ago when the other shit was going on, but it was so much going on. Plus, my channel was super small at that time. You know, I was small as Errol Spence is in the ocean when he called himself the big fish. You know what I'm saying? I was guppy meat out here. Yeah. Goldfish. I was like a goldfish in the ocean.
Like I said, he's the WBC champion. He can't get a fight. He's supposed to have a mandatory. It's been what? It's been almost 2 years since he fought. And he's supposed to get a mandatory every year. It's been almost 2 years since he fought.
Fair enough.
Which was what was that? King
Look, we're gonna look. I'm gonna do the episode, and I'm gonna reach out to him and let him know I'm doing the episode. Send him the link so he can pop in, or he can watch and he can listen. But I'm gonna let him know we're gonna do is that where's Mr. Gary Russell episode, and what the hell is going on? Why these guys don't say his name? Why he can't get the fights? And the guys he say the name, he say he gonna fight him, and then nothing comes from it. Nothing transpires. With that, I digress. I got a poll going on in the chat. I'm about to introduce his brother to the panel. What you see with the red hoodie on, he goes by the name Ricky Williams. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. But please, guys, please click the damn like button. We got 64 votes. We should have 64 likes. Shame on you. It's like you like the poll, Ricky. They like the poll, they like the content, but they won't click the like button. They'll watch it, participate in the poll, but no likes. But anyway, it's all good. Here's the poll we got going on in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. What happened with Teofimo Lopez? Was he exposed or overrated? And I gave you a couple options there. I shot him some bail because exposed is such a thick term, right? It's layered. So I gave you some options with exposed. What was it? The layoff? Was it the weight? Was it the skill? Was it his dad, the trainer? Or B, was he overrated? He was never an all-time great. I also heard him say, y'all know how these people do. Who are these people? You are the American fighting in your hometown. Talking about these people. You know how these people do, man. You know, what? Okay. You getting your biggest payday ever. What you mean? That's a whole nother. As a black man, when I hear these people, I always want to know what you mean when you say these people. But because these your people, man, this is New York. You getting booed in your hometown. That's a whole nother. Man, I can't wait to do my late show tonight. Kambosos is simply the best fighter, though. That's the last choice. Can Kambosos just be the better fighter? He was the better man on that night. The better man won that night. You threw a jab. I threw a jab in the right hand. I dropped you in the first round. I got your face being changed. Now, I'm okay with a guy losing, Rick, but let me say this. This is not how your face supposed to look when you say I won 10 rounds to 2. This ain't no 10 round to 2 face, because Floyd Mayweather won a lot of fights 10 rounds to 2. I ain't never seen him look like this. With that, I digress. We got a young man to the panel and to the channel, friend of the show. You know him, I know him. Your favorite and some of your the most hated as well. Ricky Williams, please introduce yourself to the channel and the panel, my brother.
Hey, y'all know who it is.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
It's your YouTuber's favorite YouTuber coming on talking about this boxing stuff. Great weekend of boxing, man. Hey, the boxing.
Turn your mic up just a little bit.
Hey, the boxing this weekend was fire though. There was some good fights this weekend, bro. Real
Yes,
talk.
sir.
Oh, some good ass. This is a good weekend of boxing, no doubt, bro.
No accountability though. Everybody, all the big fights, everybody lost for the most part. Said they got robbed.
Hey, but that's what they gonna do, man. Like I keep look, bro. Let's not even. That's just the boxer's ego, man. Let's even get that out the way, bro.
Robbery.
Huh?
Robbery.
Oh,
nigga, please,
bro. Look, man, that's their ego, bro. This is the stuff that, again, when it's y'all favorite fighter, y'all allowed to get in the way of fights.
And it's knowing judges too, Ricky. Like y'all can watch my live. When I heard Dave Moretti, cause I didn't know who the judges were till they announced it. When I heard Dave Moretti and Cheatham, and I was like, oh, Fulton won this before they said the scorecard. Cause Dave Moretti liked those clean punches. I remember he was scoring a lot of Floyd cards. He liked to see them clean, effective jobs. All that wild Baltimore shit, that Maidana shit, all of this. I'm coming in doing like old boy was doing his jab like this. That ain't no fucking jab. That's a cat paw.
Okay, just my mic. It's to me, the Fulton Figueroa fight was close. So how you gonna say somebody was robbed when it was a close fight?
Damn sure it was a close fight.
It was just a close fight, and the judges gave it to Fulton. You wouldn't been wrong either way, but like I said, your ego getting away. It don't even be. It don't be. Everybody know they plates, bro, but their ego be so jacked up, bro. It make the fights not happen. That's really what's real, right? But to speak on your poll with Teofimo,
that's the poll right here.
And y'all need to click the like button, bro. Quit playing. Kambosos was just a better fighter that night, bro. That's all it was. If you ask him my opinion of what Teo did, I think Teo simply overlooked him. I think Teo was looking past him. And Kambosos came in there. This what people don't. This what I don't get. What people don't get about this fight, bro. They had a year to prepare for each other.
Did you hear what I said?
They had a year to prepare for each other.
Yes, sir.
Right. So this is boxing. Which y'all don't get that, bro. This is boxing. Anything can happen on any given night, bro. You can't shortcut the game. You can't shortcut the game. The real reason I see that Teo, he not exposed, he not a fraud. He simply is what he is. Y'all be falling for them optics, bro. Y'all be falling for that matchmaking, thinking, oh, this good guy's the goods, bro. No, who did he fight really, bro? Y'all done heard me say this. I didn't say this. I don't know how many times, bro. Who did he really fight? Y'all
break down his resume real quick. Put a case on it.
Y'all say resumes don't matter, and they don't, right? But it does show and prove what type of the level of competition that they went up against. It shows that, right? So, man, look, Teo, bro, get rid of your dad, bro. Get rid of your dad. The dad is not for you, bro. Your dad was lying to you in the corner. That's number one. He was lying and you in the corner telling you everything was all good, bro, and you was getting your ass whooped. No disrespect.
Bro, he was getting transformed in the ring, bro, right? Bro, I went back and watched the fight again after my live ended. That's why I was rushing people off. I had to go back and watch it again, especially after I had old boy up here talking crazy on the show about some. He went elsewhere with the shit. So this show over.
So Mark, let's be real. Let's run it down, God. Right?
His face was changing as the fight went on, bro.
His eyes was closed. To be honest with you, if George Kambosos went to the jab, once his eye got cut, he could have stopped. He could have stopped Teofimo regardless. I just think Teo has so much pride, bro. He didn't want to go out on his back, bro. But look at his eyes, bro. Both of his eyes was damn near closed. Look
at him. All that I'm a warrior shit. If this was back in the day, warrior shit, 15-round fight, he won't making it 3 more. Right? He won't making it 3 more, bro. Not like this. Look at this shit, bro. And yo, I was looking at the cut man. Y'all know me. I fuck with Stitch Durant.
Yeah, bro.
So I watched cut man real heavy in the corner. They were slow as fuck with the end swell. Should have been hopping in there with the end swell.
The 12 round.
On that mouse on that right eye. That shit started early, and now while you bullshitting on that, like you at a massage parlor, man. You should have been boom. As soon as he popped in, as soon as he sit down, you should have been right there. Nah, man. His dad's talking. I'm looking at the clock. I counted at least maybe 15, 20, 30 seconds, bro. Like that is too long.
And they didn't even tend to it. They didn't even tend to it at the end of 11.
You on his face.
At the end of 11, they didn't even tend to it.
Shout out to Stitch Duran, best cut man in the game.
Right? They didn't intend to his eye at the end of 11, bro. He came out there still leaking at 12, bro. But this was Tio all along. It's no diss, bro. He just better than Lomachenko. Lomachenko's not all that, bro.
Hold on. Say that again.
Lomachenko is not all that.
Okay.
Right? He a good little fighter, bro. Lomachenko's a decent fighter, bro. But I keep asking y'all the question, bro. Why would you stay in amateur so long when the money's in the pros?
He want to beat up on little boys.
14, 15. Y'all got to remember, he 135 pounds. This ain't no big ass dude. He beating up on kids, bro. For decades.
He beating up on kids in the Olympics. Had his grown man strength beating up on a 17, 18-year-old kid.
Right?
Motherfucking 29.
And I'm just bro, I'm just being honest with y'all. I don't care who you like as a fighter, bro. But the truth is, this is Top Rank's MO. This is what they do. So y'all gotta look at their moves with they moves with a side eye, bro, because they always setting up for the bigger fight within house. This is what they do, bro. It's no diss. It's no diss. This is do y'all know the question? Do y'all know the answer to the question now why Bob didn't try to make this fight?
I don't know if he didn't try to make it.
No, Bob didn't try. He remember he was gonna let this shit fall by. He didn't want this fight to happen.
Oh yeah, he wanted the rematch with Loma. He wanted the rematch with Loma.
You hear what I said?
Let's pass it around. Anybody else want to get in on this? Truth TV.
I
want to pass the mic. I'm sorry if I went look, but let's pass it around. Truth TV is here. We got my guy Dwayne Freeman.
Hey, Mark.
Part of the Fighting Russell family. My brother Shelton Moore and Ricky Williams. Go ahead.
Where HLD at though?
Who?
HLD.
I don't know. Matter of fact, I don't know if have I seen HLD since that night. I don't know that y'all got into it, but what happened that night?
For a minute, y'all. Right now.
So hold on 1 second. Your mic's still staticky too, Shelton Moore. Is that what you and HLD got into it that night? Yep. Y'all got into it about Teofimo and boxing?
Yep.
See, I remember y'all got into it, but I didn't remember what it was about. Damn. So what happened? What did you say? Remind me.
He was just riding. He was riding Tio like a rodeo. You know what I'm saying?
What did he say though? You remember? You remember the episode?
No, I can't do that, bro. I can't do that. I'll be learning.
Y'all do too many shows too, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But he was riding Tio like a rodeo show, and I was just like, "Your boy ain't even fought Kambosos yet. You lucky if he get a Kambosos fight."
You hear what I said?
Telling me like, bro, this ain't nothing personal, bro. It's nothing personal against none of your favorite fighters, bro. This is just how they move, bro. And if y'all do y'all understand why Tio was moved the way he moved? And do you see why Bob was so pissed when he tried to break ranks, bro? And you see what happened when he was allowed to break ranks. Now you done fucked up
his ass kicked, like Shelton Moore said.
You done fucked up all the bags chasing one bag.
Yep.
His dad said he's still gonna be on pay-per-view. His next two fights.
That's a lie.
No, he's not.
That's a lie, bro.
I was just about to say that. I was like, Top Rank, they always put their fighters in for perfect
You fighting on the damn app, homie. You about to be back on the app game, homie.
On the app.
They
on
Top Rank always make that
on undercards.
Yo, he fucked up the rematch for like the Loma Comey trilogy, all that shit that they could have did with that money.
The big fight that Top Rank really want, but they holding from you is Shakur and fucking Shakur and Tio. He done fucked
Bob
that up.
Hold on. Are you telling me Bob was trying to protect him?
Yes.
Oh shit. Where my drop said? Somebody cue the old shit drop.
You know Bob about to set him out to the wolves.
Oh my God, man.
Come on, man. I be telling y'all this, but don't nobody believe
That's what y'all think happened?
That's what it is.
But it ain't no robbery though, right? Y'all ain't saying he got robbed.
Did y'all think Tio was gonna win a fight like that on a neutral platform? This is a neutral platform. Remember, ain't neither one of them with the zone, Gotti.
True.
I feel like Tio just met his match, man. Kambosos was fast. He was punching like he be chopping wood. Like he just met his match, man.
Everybody at this level is Tio's match, God. That's what I'm telling you. Name a name that he can get in there right now that's viable that ain't gonna do the same thing to him. Or especially now that you didn't seen it done. Devin Haney, Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson.
But
hold on. Let me give you 3 bells for that.
Devin Haney ain't fast as Kambosos.
You
Kambosos is showing some speed.
Wait. Let's not do that. Let's not call him stupid.
Devin Haney not faster than Kambosos.
That's his opinion, but let's not call him stupid because that can go respectfully though. I mean, that can go real left real quick. Everybody's my friend, but everybody don't know each other here. So let's not do that. Let's not call.
That's a lie, bro. That's
your opinion. That's an opinion. We don't know until they fight. LSI,
you gotta see them fight because Teofimo wasn't able to get nothing off. Like he couldn't even build off his jab. He couldn't work off nothing. Like that wasn't his fault that he wasn't that fast. He couldn't even see the speed. Like it's nothing you could do in training to make you faster, to make your eyes catch somebody that's that fast. You feel me? If you watch boxing, Tank is fast, pretty fast like that also. When you got a fighter that got speed and power, it's different when you just got a fighter with skills. It was nothing his father could say to him because
his father didn't know.
He was too slow.
Because his father
he couldn't see the punches.
How do you beat speed?
See them coming, bro.
Sir, how do you beat speed, sir?
All right, well, look, let me
how do you beat speed?
Timing.
You beat timing.
But yeah.
But you can't time a fighter that's that fast. You're gonna have to do an exchange with him. It's no way you could time a fighter that's fast. It's no way.
Everybody can be timed.
You would have had to. He would have had to use his jab as Crawford told him to use, and he didn't use his jab.
Truth. Even when you watch those superhero movies, when a motherfucker can teleport, they still can get them with the right timing because they know you're gonna be like. So you can always do that. But before we continue, we got my guy here. He's an OG on these YouTube streets. He's a friend to the neighborhood. He's been around here for a long time since before I even hit the 1K, I believe, man. Matter of fact, right when we hit 1K, his name is King Asia Mav. What up, OG? King Asia Mav, how you feel?
Hey, you know how I feel. 56 sitting on 56 mil, as we all should meal. Peace and blessing to everyone on the panel, everyone in the chat. Y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button.
Talk to me, man. So King Asia Mav, real quick, we got a poll in the chat. Give me your opening statement on this. This one, I love to get everybody give me their opening statement, right? Uninterrupted. You got 2 minutes on the clock. Ain't nobody gonna cut you off. You got 2 minutes clean. Hold on. Let me set the table real quick for the people just tuning in. It's a live show, and we got a lot of new people beaming in. So you're gonna set the tone right here. Was Teofimo Lopez exposed or overrated? Exposed, i.e., the layoff, the weight, his skill set, his trainer, his dad, which is one and the same. Was he overrated? He just wasn't that good. He wasn't an all-time great as advertised. Was he robbed by DAZN and Tyrant, as we're hearing that some people in his camp are saying? His dad and himself, if I'm not mistaken. Kambosos is just simply the better fighter. He was the better man that night. What say ye, sir? You got the floor. King Asia Mav, go ahead.
Yes, sir. It sounds like it's a combination of all, but I said a higher percentage would be he got exposed. I believe his exposure was due to his vanity. You know, he being the diva now, running out here, hey, I'm the king, I'm undisputed, and all that. Said he trying to argue with that in the public and overlook Kambosos. It was pretty much reminiscent of Adrian Broner when he fought Madonna. Fight late at the end of the year, everybody in the holiday activities looking forward to the next year, and you know, he got exposed. Somebody will be calling me when I'm online.
That's what it is.
All right. Well, King Asia Man, I'm gonna pass it around, but I'm gonna give you a little discourse on that before I let the
Mark, let me get off and get back on because when the calls come in.
No problem. Hey, look, I just gotta disagree slightly because I can't believe it's a little bit of all of it, because once you say it's a robbery, that offset everything to me. Can't say it's a little bit of everything with these options right here. That robbery, can't say Kambosos was the better fighter. I just wasn't that good, or I got exposed if I got robbed. So I disagree slightly with my guy King Asian Math there, but in a major way. Let's go ahead. Let's let everybody get their bars off. Go ahead. Again, if you guys want to call in, you can call 470-705-97, 470-705-97, or you can call me on Skype, 678-381-1938, 678-381-1938. It's your man, Mark Nash. Ricky Williams joins the panel. We got my guy, True TV here. Dwayne Freeman is the brother that you see with the beanie on and the amazing beard. And Shelton Moore got the capital S on his chest. Let's go.
I just thought it was a great weekend of boxing, bro. It was a beautiful weekend of boxing. I mean, the Figueroa Fulton fight was a good fight, bro. The Teo fight, no matter who won or lost that fight, it was still a good fight, bro. I gotta commend Teo for not giving up the goose. You know what I'm saying? Because he could have gave it up the way he was getting touched up, and he didn't. So I gotta commend him for that, bro. But it was a good weekend of boxing, man. Some great fights on. It was some great fights on, bro. Some great fights on that. The Asian dude and the African dude on DAZN, that was actually a good fight too. Yeah, man. I was happy that it was some great fights on. But Teo, I think Teo just needs to rebuild, man. I honestly believe he has the talent. I believe he has a boxing mind. He understands what's going on in there. But I think honestly, at this point, it's his dad holding him back, bro. I think his dad is holding him back, bro. From that instruction in the corner, bro. He wasn't telling that man nothing worthy. He was lying to him in the corner, talking about he was looking good and he was up when he was getting his ass whipped. And if you don't have honesty in your corner, bro, it's all downhill from here. If they both were sitting in the back room talking about you won this fight, it's all downhill from here, bro.
Yeah, I think his father should have been more honest with him. But at the end of the day, in the beginning of the day, I feel like, you feel me, he couldn't do nothing with him, and his pop saw that. So it was nothing he could tell him. Nothing would have worked against him because he couldn't see the punches coming. Like, I could tell he couldn't see the punches coming. Like, there was nothing he could do. His reaction time was slower. Kambosos was better skilled than him. And if you saying Shakur Stevenson and Lomachenko, all of them is built up fighters, like they air fighters.
I didn't say that.
You basically said that. You said Bob Aaron was higher than them.
I said at a certain level, those guys that's at a certain level of boxing, the bad boys, the one that's real with it, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Tank Davis are gonna whoop the shit out of that Teo we saw last night.
Oh yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's true. So how you feel about Loma? You feel like he was built up?
Yes. Who else get a championship fight after a loss in their second fight? Professional fight besides Lomachenko. Lomachenko built up. That's why I picked Teofimo to beat Lomachenko.
So none of that was skills that Teo had against Loma. That was just Loma being built up.
Look, bro, at this level, everybody got skills. It's how you apply them, God. It's how you apply them.
Let me jump in here too, and I want to echo something the good brother Shelton Moore on the panel has said often. But before I do that, let me go do this quick shout out to the super chat. Julio Guzman said, "Happy to see blue collar underdog get his due. See a blue collar underdog get his due. I agree 1,000% with Teo father needing to go. He offered nothing in the corner, more like a hype man. With that said, let me get him the $5 drop. This dude is rocking with the content. He put his money where his mouth at, and where his comment at. So he said he got 5 on it. Let's give him the drop.
I got 5 on it.
Indeed, but I got. My bad. At the end of the day, Shelton Moore has said this before, man. At the end of the day, sometimes physical attributes and the laws of physics come into play. Loma was a naturally smaller guy fighting a naturally bigger guy, a guy who wasn't scared of him. He was strong. He was younger. He was bigger. He had his timing. His reaction time was just clicking that night. He was firing on all cylinders. That was not the guy we saw that night. Last night, he went in there and thought he was, bro, the E-Bull tried to Sean Porter that first round. He did his best Sean Porter impersonation that first round. Got some good shots in, but let's be real, homie. You don't knock people out like that. Kambosos got his timing down early.
And Kambosos got
his timing down early. It only gets slower from here, baby. Kambosos knows that as a pro. It only gets slower from here.
Yeah.
The truth about Teofimo.
I'm sorry. Before I do that, Ricky, we got somebody else who just got here and he hasn't said a word all night. So I got to let him get his opening statement off. Huntsville, what up, Hunt?
What's up, fellas?
Hey, Hunt, I got a question for you. This is the poll we got in the chat. Let me see how many people answer the poll. I'll give you the updated version, but this is the poll. Ignore the numbers because there's more numbers on it now. I'll read the live poll and see what they're saying over here. But we got a poll going on in the chat, and I'm asking people, was Teofimo exposed or overrated? 119 votes. All right, out of 100. This like Family Feud. You know, we say we asked a survey of 100 people. So we got 119 votes. Was Teofimo exposed or overrated? Hold on. I'm gonna read the options off to you. 39% are saying he was exposed, i.e., the layoff, the weight, the skill set. Hold up, brother. Let me set the table for you, please. Because some people are just getting here too, so I gotta let everybody know what's going on. Was he exposed or overrated? I.e., exposed was layoff, the weight, his skill, his dad being his trainer, blah blah blah. Was he overrated? He was never an all-time great. He wasn't as advertised. C, was he robbed by the zone in top rank? Or D, simply Kambosos was the better man that night. He was just the better fighter. What say ye, sir?
Well, I had already responded, and I chose exposed because I wanted to choose overrated, but I didn't choose overrated because what you had applying to the overrated wasn't an all-time great. You don't have to be an all-time great to also be quote unquote overrated.
Good point. Good point. Look at Huntsville. Go ahead. Go ahead. Finish your bars off.
So I actually enjoy him losing, not because I don't like him. I think he's a very good fighter, but I just like when unified people lose because I'm old school, so I don't like the belts being split up. So if you move up in weight, all the belts are going to be split up again. It's going to take another 5 years to unify. So if you lose to a fighter and you lose 3 at one time, I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Let's pass it around. Go ahead, Rick. I think he was trying to get in before he got his opening statement off. I appreciate Huntsville. Appreciate you sticking with us. Go ahead, Rick. You got the floor.
No, I was just saying that Teo, like the Teo fight style, is all about timing, bro. You know what I'm saying? The only time you really seen Teo get on a jab and actually box was against Lomachenko, right? But if you look at all his fights where they highlight him at, bro, he knocked people out with timing. Jump in, check left hook. You know what I'm saying? Jump in, body shot, shit like that, bro. That's how he fights. So why couldn't he get Kambosos' timing down? He just wasn't ready for the fight, bro. Whether he was sitting on his ass bullshitting or Kambosos was too much, it don't matter, bro. I've been said that Kambosos has great situational awareness, bro. If you notice what Kambosos, he knows what shot to throw and when. He kept every time Teo came in, he got caught with a left hook somewhere on the side of his head, bro. He knew when to throw that overhand right, bro. And he's tough, bro. Right? So this fight was a good fight from the beginning, bro. I think just Teo not ready for them tough fights like that. He just not ready. His camp not getting him ready. They not.
All right, Dwayne Freeman is back. We still got King Asia Mad Fear, Truth TV, Huntsville, Alabama. The floor is open, guys.
Yeah, I think T.O. man after this need to retire, man. It's over.
True TV. True
Damn.
TV.
You what? You what? Bruh.
So if he need to retire, bro, so you saying he a fraud? Then he was exposed, right?
Yeah, because look at his face.
Bruh.
Look at this, yo, bro. After you get whooped like that in front of everybody, we know. I feel like Kambosos in those later rounds, he could have took him out, bro. But I feel like he let him live, like, cause he was so, like, he looked so ugly, like, oh, I don't even want to punch that nasty cut, like. That's what I feel like was going on. Like his legs was gone. Like I feel like he gave him a break. Like after you get a break like that, like come on, man.
True, you wildin', man.
That shit was disgusting, my nigga.
He said, I don't want to put my nice clean gloves on you. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. It was times with Kambosos, though, on some real shit. Kambosos was hitting T.O. to the body, and you were seeing blood on T.O.'s body. And you know it came from him punching his face and the blood being so prevalent there that everywhere I'm hit you, I'm putting blood everywhere. Oh my God, bro. It
like
was
he was chopping wood, bro. I saw the punches. Those ain't regular punches. He had an axe and he was chopping wood. Like, yo, you gonna chop through this tree. Like that's real old school preparation. That's old school punching. Like, if you know the real science, like that shit is real. Like,
I feel you. Let's pass it around. Go ahead. It's still open. Go ahead. Dwayne, I see you back. Huntsville, Ricky still with us. Go ahead.
It'll be interesting to see what happens if he moves up to 140. I think 135 is dead and gone as far as he is concerned. 140, I think, with a couple scrubs at 140, and then maybe fight for one of those belts that Josh Taylor eventually is going to give up because he's moving to 147.
Go ahead, Rick. Killed at 140.
Go ahead, Rick.
Who's going to kill him?
Any one of the top fighters at 140 is going to kill him.
Mario.
You got to understand. You got to understand. He had that issue with a 135 pounder. You going against bigger guys, bigger, stronger guys. That's naturally 140 or that's bigger than 140.
That's bigger than Terence Crawford.
That's shrinking down to 140.
Say what, Mark?
Josh Taylor, look. Well, I know
he is. Yeah.
And he's taller than Terence Crawford, and Terence Crawford taller than T.O. We seen them beside each other.
Well. If
he got skill. You know, he got slick movement.
If you listen to what I originally said,
lateral movement. Where was the cutting off the ring shit?
It don't exist.
Man, this dude was dancing, doing circles, bro. At one point, I thought I saw him do the hammer time in the middle of the ring. That motherfucker did some shit like this. T.O. tried to go southpaw, got caught. Bop, bop.
T.O. did himself.
The thing is,
hey, look, switch back to conventional stand. Pop, pop, got caught again switching. I'm like, boy, you better stop playing with this boxing shit. What is he doing?
T.O. did
you know what it is? A lot of people.
Hold up, before you continue though, did y'all see that? Do y'all remember that? Where he tried to switch southpaw and he got tagged clean with a right. He tried to switch back, got caught with a left and a right again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got the floor.
Yeah. What I was saying is,
go ahead.
What I was saying was, a lot of people fail to realize, like a lot of people looking down on T.O. because he said he got beat by Kambosos, because a lot of people don't know who Kambosos is. But I watched him fight, and I said it on Ricky panel. I said I got a split decision for Kambosos. I know how this man fight. Man he's not no scrub. I called it. I've been calling it all week. I said it's gonna be a split decision for Kambosos. And and he's a solid fighter. A lot of people just don't know who he is. And so that's why a lot of people say, oh, T.O.'s washed up, or T.O. was overrated. It's not that T.O. was overrated. It's this guy was a actual solid fighter. And T.O. ain't been in there with a solid fighter. He been in there with fighters that was smaller than him.
Exactly.
I think Kambosos, though, is a Jeff Horn waiting to happen for Devin Haney.
No, Devin Haney gonna have to box, bro. Devin
He's going to win the fight, though. He's going to win the fight.
Somebody trying to take my hey, look, we coming back tonight, man. Hey, that's part of my my list for the night. Relax.
Yeah, the box Kambosos, bro.
Right, but Kambosos would not win a 12-round fight with Devin Haney.
He shouldn't, not at all. Nope.
Yep.
Devin Haney should, with the talent I see, Devin Haney should pull away late. I'm talking about 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He should start pulling away in that fight. Because Kambosos did get tired too. Both of them was gassed out. Tio was crazy gassed though. Tio was crazy gassed.
Yeah, he was gassed. He was gassed in like the 5th round,
bro.
But he got the world at his feet now because he can. I mean, Eddie Hearns can pay him a boatload of money to fight in Australia against Haney, and then Bob Arum is going to try to sucker. Bob Arum's going to try to pull some strings for Loma. We know that. And I mean, he can call the shots now. He just satisfied the mandatory. He was a mandatory.
Well, I will give Kambosos one credit. I'm gonna hold him to his word, and he said he is not the undisputed champion because Devin Haney has the other belt, and he's going to Vegas, and whoever wins that fight, that's who he's fighting for the undisputed champion. And
JoJo ain't no walkthrough either.
That's why I say. That's why he said whoever wins that fight. He didn't say. I mean, he said Devin, but he said whoever wins that fight.
Yeah. I'm talking to the people in the chat, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No. JoJo ain't no pushover.
JoJo ain't no walk in the park, bro.
No, he's not. JoJo can bang. Mm-hmm. He definitely can bang. So if Devin get caught like he did with Linares, which I don't think he is, I think he got caught with Linares because he was trying to prove a point, and then he got caught. But if he do what he did to Linares the first 10 rounds, then he won't have that problem.
Yeah. Devin Haney chin was looking quite suspicious during that last fight.
During a one shot, bro. Come on, man.
Stop. It was one shot in the 12th round.
Everybody get clipped, bro. That's
I won the 12th round. I won the 12th.
Yeah.
Everybody
I think it was the 10th or something like that.
The 10th round.
It was like the 10th round.
He was holding on for dear life for them last 2 rounds.
He got caught. He got caught the 10th round. The 11th round, he was getting his legs back under it, and the 12th round, he went out there and watched him.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah. Mike Tyson said, "F it, it's a fight. You're gonna get hit."
Everybody gets clipped, bro. That's how you take it and how you respond to it. Everybody get clipped.
Yeah,
absolutely. I couldn't agree more with that.
Yeah,
man. It's a boxing match, and even still, he did what he was supposed to have to do, man. I don't know if y'all remember that fight was on Saturday. I interviewed Stitch Duran on Sunday, and he was the cut man, and he had to me. He was like, "Yeah, he got hit with a little buzz shot. It happens, you know what I'm saying." But at the end of the day, this is going to be a big matchup, man. You already know what we're gonna do. We're gonna cover this fight, and we're gonna do some build up to this fight. Are you guys excited about this Cruz Tank Davis fight? Because I ain't gonna lie, I was not excited about this fight. I did a poll and I was asking people which fight should I cover, and we actually did that live. And they was like, we was talking about what was significant, what was going to be the most competitive match. But this shit right here was like, something told me to cover this fight.
Cruz gonna get knocked out, bro.
Cruz gonna get knocked out. You gotta understand. Tank is used to going against people that's bigger than him.
He's
going against somebody that's smaller than him, and he got the reach over him. Tank is gonna knock him out. I say within the first 5 rounds.
Exactly.
I wish they take the training wheels off Tank though. I'm talking about Leonard Ellerby.
They not though. You can't get mad at TMT for the same shit Top Rank doing, bro. I'm not mad at them.
They doing exactly what Top Rank.
I'm not getting mad. I said I wish.
All right, it's not gonna happen though until the money's right. Just like I said, I'm not mad at Mayweather, bro. I understand what's going on, bro. I'm not gonna sit up there and keep asking Mayweather and them to do a black fighter that people be rooting for white fighters and foreign fighters for the last fucking 3 decades, bro, and nobody said nothing. No, fuck it. I'm just being honest. You just gotta them other fighters, no matter what nobody say. Let's break it down. Let's be real. This is
okay. Can I be honest? Can I be honest too?
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay. I'm not talking about white fighters. Wait a minute before you say anything.
Wait.
Nothing.
Hold on. Everybody, please, 1 second. We got a caller. 509. You on the line? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Sam from Yakima, Washington.
Sam, all right. What's up, Sam? Talk to me, man. You got the floor.
A great discussion by the panel. One thing I want to add, but they learned from Top Rank. Floyd learned that from Top Rank, by the way, what he's doing with Tank. But on the Kambosos issue, I just like to say I saw Teo get outdogged last night. Kambosos just outdogged him. And the footwork was beautiful. And what I saw two athletes, one who was busy trying to build his brand, self-delusional, and trying to be a star. And the other one was in the gym, listening to the Rocky theme song, drinking raw eggs, and focusing on one thing. And I think that's why Kambosos won that fight.
Okay. Let me ask you this. When it comes down to it, do you think Teo was exposed or overrated?
I think Kambosos was the better man.
Kambosos is just a better man. I love it. Love it. You got to give him props for that. And
Hey, a fight's a fight. When they ring the bell, if you ain't ready, that's your ass. There's no asterisk next to it. You know, you just wasn't ready.
Okay,
take that L.
Hey, look, you got a little under a minute left. What do you feel about Teo saying he won the fight 10-2? I don't know if you can see the screen, but I seen Floyd win a lot of fights 10-2. His face ain't never looked like this. What you say to that? 30 seconds.
That just proved he had a concussion. Kambosos beat him so bad, he couldn't count no more.
Oh shit! Do you think his father should still be his trainer?
No, and I'm gonna tell you straight up, there's levels to this game. There's great high school coaches that win state titles that can't go to college. There's great college coaches that can't go to pro. His father took him far as he's able to. It's time to let somebody else take that progression. Now, if he stays with his dad, he's going to be limited. He has no game plan. He couldn't knock him out in the first round because that was the plan. Once that happened, it's like, oh, shit.
Silence.
Well, all right, man. I appreciate you calling, man. That was a hell of a 2 minutes, man. That was a good one. What's your name again? Where you calling from?
Sam from Yakima, Washington.
Man, shout out to Washington, man. Yo, Sam in Washington, bro. I'm going to remember this one. Thank you so much for calling, bro. You're more than welcome to call back anytime. You can call back at the same show, too. You be like, yeah, I ain't like what y'all just said. Hey, it's Sam again. Because I think Rob G broke the record last night. He might have called 8 times last night. He cussed me out in there.
Okay, I might have some cognac and catch him.
Hey, man.
All right,
hey,
then.
Look, let's do it. Good call, man. Hell of a call. All right, let's get back to it. Do y'all agree or disagree with the caller?
I agree with him.
The great assessment.
Yeah, good call. I thought he broke it down. Shelton Moore is back. What's up, OG? How you feel?
I feel pretty good. Can you hear me?
Absolutely.
All right, man. I want to say that Ricky Williams hit the shit right on the head, bro. T.O. wasn't what you thought he was. He wasn't that good. And I've been saying, and you know this, since the time we met, I've been telling you Lomachenko ain't that good.
There's no diss.
He's not that good. If you look at his resume, who has he really fought besides Gary Russell?
Right. And
Linares is probably the best guy next to Gary Russell. Luke Campbell, Adam Carolla. Come on, man. The dude is not what you think he is. He's not what you think he is. Just like last night. Teofimo is not what you think. He's not. So it is what it is, man.
He's breaking up.
Yeah. This, you helped me earlier today.
Put the cam off.
Yeah, let me cut the cam off.
All right.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He's not what you think he is, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like Rick was saying, go out there and fuck him up is not the instruction you need to be giving your fighter. You need to give, but you have to have the knowledge to be able to impart the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, if I don't know, how the fuck am I going to tell you what to do? Just like when we was dealing with the computer today, right? I didn't know, so what I did, I called you, right?
I squared your way.
If I don't know something, I'm going to call somebody. It's obvious from the instruction in the corner last night that Junior Lopez don't know.
Took him as
You
far
don't
as
know.
you take him. He took him as far as you take him.
Exactly. He needs to get somebody in there who actually has fundamental boxing one-on-one down pat, because he doesn't. Go out there and fuck him up is not an instruction to fight. And with that, I digress.
Fair enough. Let me take this one real quick, guys. Let me take this call. 313 on the MIC. What's your name? Where you calling from, family?
How you doing? This is Mike Anderson, man, from Detroit.
All right, Mike from Detroit. What up, though?
Everything all right. I just wanted to put my little 2 cents in. You know, I think Teo, as good as he was, come here, they good. What I think happened to Teo is once he beat Loma, in his mind,
Hey, Detroit, just move the mic a little bit away from your mouth, or if you got it on speaker, take it off speaker, or whatever you're doing. It just sounds a little muffled.
Is that better?
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Go
okay, I was saying, I think Teo is still as good as he was when he was coming up to the point that he beat Loma. I think once he beat Loma, his mindset totally changed. In his mind, it was like he reached the mountaintop, but he should have really realized that once you get to that point, that's when the work really begins. But I think his mindset was just totally off, man. That's what I think. But if he can get his mind back, and you know, with that drive and hunger and stuff, I think he'll be all right. And once he beat Loma too, he was starting to look at things that he probably wasn't looking at when he was coming up, and he got a little fear because he's supposed to me, he was supposed to rematch Loma. You know what I mean? That's another big payday, and if he was confident, it should be no problem. So I think his mindset just totally changed, basically.
Okay. Well, all right, man. I appreciate you calling. What's your name again? Where you calling from, my brother?
Mike Anderson, man. I'll be commenting a lot on your show, man. I dig your show too, man. Keep it up. Keep up the good work.
Well, look, I like what you're doing, man, and I appreciate it was a hell of a call. Join the panel or call back more often, man. All right, welcome home. All right, this is your neighborhood too.
All right, thanks, man.
My brother. Hell of a call. All right, let's get back to it. Go ahead, fellas.
Yeah,
y'all lost your spot, didn't you? I be like, man, have a little notepad with you sometimes. I write my points down too. So
man, he needs to rebuild, bro. He needs to start back at the bottom and build himself up. One, he needs his confidence. Two, but if he was smart, he would have took that. He would try to pursue a rematch and see if Kambosos is really what he said he was about giving him a rematch back. But I doubt that now because, I mean, but it's the business of boxing. Who knows? If I was him, that's what I would try to do.
Question: Does it bother you that he did all that? I won and did all that shit, and they asked him about the rematch, and his answer was, "Well, let's go back. I got to go back to the drawing board and regroup." Because Kambosos said, "Let's do the rematch in Australia. Let's go."
Yeah, but that's just talk, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Everybody, it's just talk. That's that he was hurt. His ego was bruised. It was the end of the fight. You know what I'm saying? He was feeling a certain way. But this is the business of boxing. So if they can run it back in Australia for a bag, I believe that'll be something that can be done. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, Teo needs to get his money. He needs to get his money right, bro. I mean, and right now, if he like, it's about to be ugly. If he don't rematch Kambosos, it's about to be real ugly for him. Business wise, it's about to be real ugly for him if he don't rematch Kambosos.
Fair enough. 424. Turn the YouTube down. Turn the YouTube down. Turn the radio off.
Okay. Okay, just 1 minute. Okay.
424. That ain't gonna work, buddy. There you go. You gotta turn that down.
Okay, you got me?
There you go. 424. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey man, this is Manzone from Cali, Los Angeles, California.
I remember you. How you been, bro?
I'm good, bro. How you brothers doing, man?
I'm well. I'm sure the brothers.
All right.
If not, they would not be on YouTube talking to my goofy ass.
Well, that's just a cliche, you know.
I know. But go ahead.
But look,
I just wanted to say about Teo. You know, Teo all of a sudden, and unfortunately, a lot of these boxing platforms helped put this in Teo's head that he was so great after one big fight. After one big fight, all of a sudden, Teo is the greatest. He's almost greater than Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard. They had him built up. He was this great after one big fight with Loma. And Loma wasn't that great. Loma, I mean, as far as boxing, Loma wasn't that great. You know, to catapult Teo to this, all of a sudden, he's a great fighter after one big fight. And then you got those promoters like Bob Arum and all them guys. They keeping the black fighters from making the money. They bring over all these guys from Canada, Canadian, wherever they're coming from, over there, and they give them the big fights. And the fights that the fans want to see, which is involves a lot of the black fighters, they keep them out of the big fights. And I just think that a lot of these boxing platforms are not really looking at these fights. We got Canelo built up the same way. Pacquiao was built up the same way. They had skills, but they wasn't. They built these guys up to these great fighters. And if you do boxing history, you take it way all the way back. You can never be great unless you fight the best black fighter. All your best fights always involve a black fighter. And they dodge Bud. They dodge a lot of fights that Tank should have had. Should have been better competition. But I'm just saying that I think that these new boxing platforms will help promoting these guys with no skill like Teo, Canelo. They had Pacquiao built up this big, famous, great fighter. You know, and Floyd proved that. Floyd proved that with Canelo. But they still got Canelo like he's this great fighter. Canelo he won't fight. Let me fight that guy, Andreas, and then we'll see what he is.
Silence.
Well, brother, I'm pulling up, and I appreciate you calling, man. But we got a live panel here, and we got a little over, almost about 130 people watching, so we got to keep it moving. But yeah, man, I started the clock late, but I definitely gave you more than 2 minutes. It looked like here you got 3 minutes and 42 seconds, so I'm trying to be fair. I'm trying to be fair, homie.
Oh, I'm good. Thank you, brother.
Man, you're more than welcome to call back, though, but I want to get back to the live show.
For sure.
But call back soon. Please. Absolutely. Good call. Yo, we got a Jones Wealth Academy. This is my guy right here. Pull up. Definitely, this is my dude right here. He's an amateur boxer as well. You can see him fight on YouTube. He's been on Border Wars, dropping 300-pound men. This guy's special. But let me give him a drop. He's liking the conversation. He got 5 on it. He said, Teo hype train just crashed. He got too cocky. Haney is the dream. 5 on it.
I got 5 on it.
All right, gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Damn, man. At the end of the day, look, I don't want to come across like I don't like Teofimo Lopez, or is the Teofimo Lopez hate episode? The guy got beat up though, and then made excuses, and a lot of that same contingency of that audience, they went crazy on Wilder fans. No excuses, take your losses. This motherfucker went up there and said he won 10-2, bro. Wayne, Rick, Hunt. He said this is the face of a guy who went 36 minutes and only lost 6 minutes of the fight. He must have got hit with a brick. Bro, I'll digress. The panel's back open. I just want to try to make that make sense.
I'm gonna say this, bro. They call it game, we call it common sense. They call it game, we call it common sense, bro. Like if y'all couldn't see this coming for real though, I'm just being honest. Keeping it just down dirty in the mud for y'all. If y'all didn't see this coming, This is common sense, bro. Y'all should don't stop listening to these fighters and what they saying and watch how they move. Y'all be falling for the hype jobs. That's right. I said it. Y'all be falling for that hype, that top ranking these other DAZN they put in front of you, bro. But all they fighters either fighting in house and they never fight nobody else, bro. But they always the ones complaining about, ooh, we trying to fight this person. Ooh, we trying to fight this person. But for decades, they continue to fight in house. But then y'all get mad when the PBC come and do the exact same thing they was doing.
I do think if after Devin wins next week, if he can't get a fight with Kambosos, he should probably fire Eddie Hearn.
He doing one-offs though, I thought.
I beg your pardon?
As far as I know, he's not under long-term contract. They do one-offs.
Yeah, they're a partnership, bro. Devin can go wherever he wanted to go.
He doing Canelo things.
Right,
but gotta be proud of him for that.
Right. But since Devin has had the WBC's belt,
speak up just a little bit, Huntsville.
I said since Devin has the WBC belt, he's been with Eddie Hearn, even though it's a fight by fight. The next fight Devin has after December can also be a fight by fight with Eddie Hearn in Australia or wherever Kambosos is from. In front of 100,000 people.
It's not a fight by fight with Eddie Hearns. He's partners with Eddie Hearns.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
so
I didn't know. People were saying it's fight by fight. I didn't know.
No, he was under Eddie Hearns up until this year, and then it became partnership. So he can fight wherever he wants. He don't have to fight under Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is just a partner.
But the truth is, these guys ain't trying to fight Devin no way. That's just the truth, bro. They're not trying to fight Devin, bro.
Let's give Kambosos the benefit of the doubt. He just won last night, and let's see what happens after Devin wins.
Yeah, no doubt. Now I'm not talking about Kambosos. I'm talking about the T. Look, if Tio wasn't gonna fight the rematch with Lomachenko, the next fight last night should have been Devin.
And it could have been Devin because WBC and Bob said he could fight Devin for the belt. It was Tio that wanted Kambosos.
Exactly.
He didn't want Devin Haney, but he told everybody else that he was forced into that fight, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
Graham joins the panel. What's up, my guy Troy Graham? Troy Graham. What up, though?
Bless up. Hope everybody's doing all right. You know, I've been watching boxing. I hope everybody can hear.
Your audio is doing this thing. It's doing that thing, Troy. It's doing that
what
thing.
Thing?
Do that thing it do.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Let's go.
Okay, good. Yeah, I've been watching boxing for over 30 years, and this is the most can't do era I've ever seen. Can't make fights. This one won't fight that one. I mean, why not? You can't cross the street. Can't do this. Can't do that. Why do you think the problem exists? Because it really didn't exist, you know, years ago when I was watching the sport. So, you know, when did this all start?
But Troy, I don't want to get you too far off track. We're talking about the fight last night. I want your opening statement on that. Was Teofimo exposed? Was he exposed or was he overrated? Exposed being the layoff, the weight finally caught up, his skills, his dad being his trainer, whatever. Overrated. He just wasn't an all-time great. Was he robbed by top rank in the zone? That was C. And the choice for the D is simply Kambosos was the better fighter.
He wasn't robbed. I don't believe he was exposed anywhere. Just, you know, he lost. Anybody can see he couldn't make the weight, but that's no excuse. He lost. That's on him. You know, you're a fighter. You are a fighter. You have a job to do, what you stay in shape and do what you need to do.
Yeah, it's chopping. It's chopping, Troy. It's chopping.
All right. How about now, Mark?
That's good.
All right. You know, and Kambosos was just a better fighter that night. And if he'd been struggling for 2 years, like he said, to make 135, Why doesn't he just move up to 140? You know, why did he stay at the weight for 2 years? I don't see any exposure at all. I don't. As far as the overrated thing, we throw up. This era of boxing throws the word greatness around for anything, anything. So, you know, I don't even know what. I don't know what overexposed is anymore because everybody's great. Everybody.
All right, let's pass it around. Go ahead. Anybody got anything else? What is that at?
I agree. He should move up to 140. I mean, his days at 135. I mean, I think if a rematch happens at 135, he'll lose again.
Say that again. Somebody was running from the police.
I said I think he should move up to 140. I agree with that. I think if a 135 happens, we know it'll take about 6 months. If he fights a rematch at 135, he'll lose again.
Yes, he will.
Yeah, I don't think he. Me. When I hear him saying he struggled to make 135, I just take it as undisciplined because Devin Haney is bigger than him. Devin Haney makes 135 easily. Shakur is bigger than him. Tank and Shakur fights at 130. So for him to say he can't make 135, that's just undisciplined.
Well, that's a reason to move up.
Yeah, but if you move up to 140, you're gonna have bigger and stronger problems.
If you're undisciplined to get down to 135 because you're having a hard time to begin with, then just move up to 140 and it won't be as hard, even though you can still be undisciplined and make 140. You can be undisciplined and make 140, where you can be undisciplined and not make 135.
No, I'm not saying he can't make 140. What I'm saying is him being undisciplined, and it's also him ducking and not saying he's ducking, because the only reason why he said he can't make 135 because everybody wants him to fight Devin Haney, and that's why he said he can't make 135 now. He's going to go up to 140 because he don't want to fight Devin Haney.
Right. I'm saying you could still be undisciplined and still make 140, but you still may be undisciplined and not make 135.
And that word ducking is overused too. You know, why would he duck Devin Haney? That makes no sense on any level.
Because he can't beat him. That's why he's ducking him. You know he can't beat him. It ain't like
I don't know he can't. I don't know he can't beat him.
No,
I don't know that
he
at all.
knows. He knows he can't beat him. It's not like he never sparred with Devin
I don't
Haney.
believe he's ever come out and said that. I don't believe Haney's ever come out and said that. Either.
He sparred with Devin Haney. He knows he can't beat Devin Haney.
Yeah. Okay. That doesn't. Hey. When did they spar? Yesterday or was it years ago?
What is his action showing?
What actions? He just had a fight.
He ain't fight Devin. So what is his action showing?
He just had a fight. So he just had a fight. He shows that he's a fighter.
Before you came in here, bro, we just discussed and went over how this could have been Devin Haney and him for unification. What is his action show? He picked Kambosos instead of Devin Haney.
I got that, but all I saw is a dude fighting. I don't see a guy that's afraid of anybody. I don't see Haney being afraid of anybody.
Nobody said afraid.
What does ducking mean then?
Duck mean for reasons you don't want to fight him.
Which means what?
That you don't want to fight him.
Which means you're afraid of him, right?
No, it don't. It just means you don't want to fight him.
Why don't you want to fight him then?
I'm gonna tell you what ducking means in today's boxing. I'm gonna define it for you. Ducking in today's boxing means these fighters don't want 50-50 fights in the ring. They want the Carlos and Campos. If it's a 50-50 fight and the fighters know 50-50 fights when they see it, they don't want that fight. They don't want that fight. So even though he might not be afraid, quote unquote, he sees a problem with Devin. So he's not going to sign for that fight at risk of losing his titles, which he did last night. They don't want 50-50 fights in 2021.
Fighting's a two-way street, man. You can't just put it on one fighter. It takes two to fight. So I don't see any fear from either one of them young men. I just don't see it.
Tank called him out. He ain't fight Tank neither.
Tank can't fight nobody outside of TMT, and that's what his boss said. His
Like I
boss
said,
said
Tank
that.
called him out. He ain't fight Tank neither. He didn't
He's
say,
not with TM. He's not
he
with
didn't say
TMT. He can't fight him.
he's not with DeJohn neither. He's with Top Rank.
Tank Tank can't do anything without the approval of his boss.
And neither can Tio. Tio can't do nothing without the approval of his boss.
See what I'm saying?
Most of these fighters, name me a fighter that can do something that don't have a boss right now. Oh, that's right. Terence Crawford.
Devin Haney.
Go ahead.
Devin Haney. He doesn't have a boss.
If he don't have a boss, how come he can't get fights made?
You just said fighting is
a two-way street. They don't want to fight him. Devin Haney doesn't have a
talking in
boss.
circles, bro.
Talking in circles.
I'm not talking in circles whatsoever. I'm just trying to have a sensible conversation. I'm not talking in circles.
Well, let me take the lead right now. Because you literally just said fighting is a two-way street. Somebody said, well, why he can't get the fight he want? You said Terence is his own boss. He can't get the fight he want by his own words too. Sometimes, like you said, bro, your first assessment, I believe, was correct. It's a two-way street. Guys got to make the deal. The money got to be right. It's the right time, the right fighter, the right price. Because, like, now we see Kell Brook and Khan about to fight each other. Because now they ain't got nowhere else to go to make another check, for the most part, without getting fucked up too bad. So, look, I don't want to say none of these guys are quote-unquote scared, but I just think it's a risk versus reward. But it's also, I don't want to lose to that guy. That part comes in it, in my opinion, because now we're going into hearts and minds of men when we say they're scared, right? But these guys have sparred together. When I heard Tio speak of that sparring match, he was saying shit like, oh, he just ran all night. He was just running. That sounded like you couldn't catch him. You couldn't touch him. You couldn't get to him. You just couldn't get your timing right. And that's an easy way out to say, oh, he just ran all night. That ain't the way. But the other guy saying, oh, I bought circles around him. I tagged him up all night. I believe that. Especially when I saw that face-to-face confrontation. How Tio was talking and Devin walked up on the interview and the energy changed. And he's like, I'm going to let him get his shit off. Hey, it's whatever. I let him say whatever. He was like, what? You beat who? Stop. Like, it was like, nigga, wait. You said what? What before I got here? Like you just know these characters when you see them. If you from where we from, like, so it's crazy to me sometimes that we talking about this guy wants to fight and he ain't making the fight. If you the top dog, you the apex predator, you undisputed, you can get what you want to fight. You could have fought Devin Haney, and I believe it would have been a bigger bag on the table than Kambosos, because more people would have wanted a piece of that, more networks and everything. That shit might not have just been on DAZN. That shit could have been on DAZN and ESPN, you know? That's my opinion, though. I digress, but, like, it is what it is. Like, it takes two to tango.
Yeah, this is just not the era of really making these type of fights for some reason. I mean, it's been that way for what, 10 years, 15 years? You just can't get fights made. And I don't know why, nobody on this panel could give it
I just explained. I explained it earlier.
You can't explain it for everybody. I mean, because you're not in the business. So how are you going to explain it when you're not really behind closed doors?
Okay, well then I guess
He'll
everybody.
give his opinion. Troy, can he give an opinion?
Yeah, can I give my opinion? I gave.
I'm not saying he can't give an opinion, but listen.
Troy, mute your mic. You can't say you can give his opinion, then you say listen. Let him give his opinion, my brother. Or why he think. You ask the question, but you ask questions sometimes and like let the man speak.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not in the boxing business, and it's my opinion. I've been following boxing since March 8, 1971. Ali Frazier won. I don't think these guys want difficult fights. That's why I say these guys don't want these 50-50 fights. Look, there's a reason why Shawn Porter said twice, I'm not fighting Boots Ennis unless I really have to or unless he has a belt. Shawn knows that's a difficult fight. It's a 50-50 fight.
Let me grab this, bro.
Yeah.
Let me grab this one. 210, you got the flow. What's your name? Where you calling from, family?
San Antonio, Texas, Amir Muhammad.
Go ahead. Talk to me, Amir Muhammad. What's your take on this? Is Teofimo Can you turn the TV down or the radio, whatever you got going on in the back?
For sure. Mm-hmm. Did I do it?
All right, talk to me. Was Teofimo exposed? Was he overrated? Was he robbed? Or was Kambosos just better?
I'd say Kambosos is just better. Teo a little overrated because, you know, he fell in the hype thinking Loma really like that. And no, Loma wasn't really like that. But I don't know. It just sucked that we ain't going to never see him and Devin fight now. These other fans really thought that he could fuck with Devin, and we all know the truth. But I don't know. Maybe if he come back, it could still happen.
Cool. All right, I appreciate you, man. Again, what's your name? Where you calling from again? Amir Muhammad from where?
San Antonio, Texas.
Hey, man. Yo, I used to be stationed out there in San Antonio, man. Yeah, man. I was out there. Yeah, I was in the Army, man, stationed out there in San Antonio. And, yeah, man, we had a good time out there. Fort Sam, Houston.
Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Absolutely, man. God bless, bro. Be safe.
You too.
I used to run through them at Fort Sam, bro. No, I'm bullshit. I'm married now, man.
It was fun out there.
Boy, it's 13-1 ratio, and then you got some weirdos, so I get they 13 too. Shit.
Yeah, I know. I was in
26-1 It's 26-1 for a nigga like Martinez. You know what I'm saying? I walk in.
I already know. I was in Fort Hood. I was
what's your
down there
name?
for 3 years.
What's your name?
It was fun for me.
But man, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead on. Everybody, give me their final words, man, because I'm gonna be back later on tonight and chop it up with y'all some more and about this boxing thing, man. You know I love this shit, man. And this is only part one because y'all know I couldn't really go in like I wanted to right now. But y'all go ahead on and cook up real quick. I'll be right back.
Well, like I said, man, I know he was scared of Devin Haney. Like I said, he even went to Eddie Hearns and asked him for $10 million. And Eddie Hearns said, "Yeah, I'll give you $10 million, but you got to talk to your boss."
How come they can't fight at 140?
They can fight at 140. Devin Haney said, "We can fight at 140. We can fight 135." Devin Haney willing to fight him anywhere. That's the
Problem
thing.
solved. Problem solved.
But the thing is, Devin Haney wanted to be undisputed. He wanted to be undisputed at 135. That's why he wanted to fight him at 135 when he had the belts. But Devin Haney ain't running from the smoke. He'll fight him at any weight class. But he wanted to be undisputed at 135. Teofimo had the 3 belts. Devin Haney had the 4th belt. He wanted to be undisputed.
I'll be honest with you, right? You know, Haney and Lopez are the fight. You know, not the belts. If those two would just fight, they'll be bigger than the belts. So they should just go ahead and fight at 140.
It's not going to be bigger than the belts because the build-up was for the belts. The build-up was because of the belts. And
nah, the build-up was for them.
It was because of the belts. The build-up was because of the belts, undisputed. Neither one of them names was big like that. It was for the undisputed. Their names wasn't big like that. Their names are just now getting out there. So it was the build-up was because of the belts are undisputed at 135. Now that Teo just lost, that's not going to be a high quality fight now. Now that Teo lost, because I said, the build-up is for the belts.
Really?
Their names are not that big. They're not. It's not like he's fighting Tank. Their names are not that big.
I want to see their energy towards Kambosos now. I want to see how Devin react to Kambosos. If he gonna be like, "Yo, let me get that fight," then we gonna see who got the heart and who don't.
He already said it.
Now it's now.
He should go to Australia and fight him since he wants to. Yeah, that'll be a great fight for him to fight him in Australia.
He should.
Devin Haney should go to Australia and fight him because it's still 3 belts to 1, and it's still
it won't happen though.
Undisputed.
It won't happen.
So
he already tweeted it. He already tweeted it out after I finished with JoJo. That's my next fight.
Oh, all right.
And Kambosos said the winner of this fight, I will be fighting him for undisputed. They already
so now it's narrowing down. Now we seeing the top names: Tank, Devin Haney,
I would love for that to happen.
But be careful on the politics, though.
Hey.
Be careful on the
It
sanctioned
exists. It's
body
part of
politics.
boxing, bro. It's part of boxing.
It don't exist.
No, it exists.
What politics?
It's part of boxing. It's part of
What
boxing,
politics you talking about?
You want me to tell you?
Yes.
Okay.
What politics?
Okay.
He goes to Australia. He fights.
Okay. Can I tell you? Okay. I heard this morning that that was an IBF thing last night. The WBO is getting ready to have a WBO eliminator between Loma and whoever Loma is scheduled to fight. That's going to be a WBO eliminator. Okay. The WBA on that side is getting ready to have an eliminator. So I'm just saying, let's pump our brakes. I want the Devin fight too. Lord knows I do. But we've seen these things before. Look what happened to Ugas. He was getting ready to fight Earl. The WBA put the brakes on it. All right.
Yeah, that's the WBA, but unified bout trumps everything.
Okay, well, Earl's unified bout with Ugas didn't trump they didn't trump the WBA. They didn't trump the WBA putting the brakes on it.
Listen. They had already put that into place before Ugas had beat Manny Pacquiao. They had already put that that tournament in place.
Okay,
so that's why they went ahead and said they're going to go ahead and go through with it. That's why they said they're going to go. That's what I'm saying. That's why they said they're going to go ahead and go through with it.
I just gave
undisputed
Ricky, I just gave you that. I just gave you that. Let's just wait and see. And I'm telling stranger things have happened.
I got a question for Ricky. I almost called you Ricky Williams. Now, when I plugged into your channel, you were having a similar conversation about different fighters. I made one simple comment: takes two people to fight. All of a sudden, I need to shut all the flux up. What was all that about?
Exactly what I said, bro. Bud need to make the fucking fight. I'm not gonna keep going.
What was it all about? Because I didn't see the need for all the disrespect.
I don't care what
I didn't see it in the need for all the disrespect.
Shut up, bro. Shut up. You're not my daddy. I don't care.
Of course, I'm not your daddy.
Then shut up.
Nah.
There's
no way in the world you could be my son.
Why are you talking to me?
In the world. I simply asked you a question. You see what I'm saying? I asked you a question. There was no disrespect there.
I don't care.
I asked you.
Your opinion is not.
I don't know how you gonna shut me up
because you talk in circles. I don't.
No,
care
I'm not talking in circles. I asked you a direct question
about your opinion. Next subject. I don't care.
If you don't care about people's opinion, why you on a show that's actually based on opinion?
Let me interject here for a second.
Please do. Go ahead.
Troy, it's other people on the panel. That man don't want you to talk to him. Don't address him. Let's just keep.
I got it, Mark. I got it.
Right. So you can pose that question. If you got questions you want to pose, you can pose that question to the chat, and later on you can go back and see what the chat said. Or if you want, you can pose that question to me or other people on the panel. Or we can just stay to the topic that we got in.
Right. I got it. I'll stay to the topic, but if that man say since he's there, I just wanted to ask him directly.
No. But Troy,
I don't associate with niggas I ain't cool with. I ain't cool with you.
So Troy, once that man say don't address me, is other people up here that you can address, or you can speak to whatever points, but you don't have to ask nobody no question to get your bars off. Just get your bars off. Address.
If I got something on my mind and the man is there, why can't I ask him?
Why I'm on your mind?
Troy, understand what I'm saying.
I got you, Mark.
He got a channel, and you can reach out to him on that channel. You can find his email there. But on my show, that man say, don't address me. Leave him alone. Keep it moving, bro. Let's address the topics. Let's address the conversation. Address other people here.
I just had to ask the question because I had to.
All right, well, no, Troy, you keep going back and forth with me now. Let's move forward, bro.
Telling on y'all self, bro.
Let's move forward. That man said, "Leave him alone. Leave him alone." Like, damn, leave him alone. He said, "Leave him alone, bro." He don't want to talk to you. Talk to me. Truth TV is cool. He don't mind talking to you. Huntsville, I tell you, Huntsville said he was cool too, right? He'll talk to you. Ask them the question. And if not, maybe we're just trying to have a distraction right now, and it's painfully succeeding, my brother. But we got to keep the show going. It's a live show, my brother. All right. Ask me the question, because I was in the bathroom and I had to hurry up and get in here. Like, damn, what's going on? So ask me the question, bro. I would love to answer it.
I don't need an answer from you, and I wasn't looking for an answer. I simply wanted to find out, what's up with the disrespect, because I didn't disrespect him. So, if it makes no sense for me to ask you a question that you had nothing to do with, that makes no
Fair
sense
enough.
to me.
Okay, see, I missed that part. All right, well, let's just move forward then. Let's just move forward.
Hey, Mark.
I start hearing a lot of shut ups, and we ain't got to go there, man. We
Hey,
can agree
Mark.
to disagree. Yes,
You
sir.
didn't hear that from me.
It is cool. It's cool. And well, it's not cool, but it's cool. We can move forward, bro. Let's move forward. That is not what we're here for. We're here to talk about, was T.O. exposed or overrated?
Hey, Mark.
Yes, sir.
Oh, what this also did last night was it buried, at least at 135, this franchise talk, with the franchise belt. So you're not going to hear that now. You're not going to hear this franchise nonsense at 135.
Yeah, is Kambosos is Kambosos franchise? That's a question I had yesterday. Do he get the franchise championship now?
Yeah, he did. Actually, he did. He said he's the unified and franchise champion. He said he's not undisputed.
Wow.
That came out of his mouth. He said he's the unified and franchise champion and the WBC franchise champion, but he's not undisputed. Devin Haney has the WBC real belt.
Right, but
that came out of his mouth.
But my point was that when T.O. talks, T.O. uses the undisputed because of the franchise. Kambosos doesn't use the word undisputed because of the franchise.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because
wait.
Go ahead.
After you finish, we got Deebo here. I want to let Deebo get their bars off and before because they just got here, right? Everybody else been here. Let them get their 2 minutes off. Go ahead though. Finish what you were saying, please.
No, I was done.
Fair enough. Hey Deebo, what's your name? Where you from, my G?
What's up to the panel, man? I'm Deebo Gotti, man. I'm originally from VA, but I moved to Houston, so that's what I'm repping now. I'm in H-Town with it, but I'm originally from Richmond, Virginia, man. And Till, man,
Hold on, let me give you the 2 minutes on the clock. Before I do, I got a question that I'm posing for all the callers. Multiple choice, A, B, C, or D. Was T.O. exposed because of the weight, the layoff skills, or his dad? Was he overrated? He just never was an all-time great. Was he robbed, or was Kambosos just a better man that night? What say ye, sir? 2 minutes on the clock for your opening statement. Nobody's gonna cut you off. All right.
All right, cool.
Unmute your mic. You gotta unmute your mic. When I start that clock, it mutes your mic.
Oh me personally, I picked A. I just felt like his dad was more of an influence of him losing the fight. I could tell just how Till came out the first round. Like he came out emotional. He didn't look he wasn't. I feel like he wasn't thinking logical, man. He was fighting off emotions, man. You know what I'm saying? I could just tell. Like I feel like Kambosos fought the perfect fight. You feel me? Like, I don't see Kambosos fighting another, perfect fight like he did. Like he came ready. You know what I'm saying? I think everything, from the mental aspect, you know what I'm saying, for him just talking shit to his family and getting them wild up. I feel like that was all part of the plan. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I feel like they rematched again. I feel like Till, he'll get his belts back. But I don't know. I don't think Till is too fond of, 135 right now. But that's just my personal opinion. Because honestly, I actually didn't even think Kambosos was gonna make it past round 6. And not to take none from Kambosos, because he definitely, he put on a hell of a performance last night. Like he made me a fan for real. I seen the world spear in him. Like he came to win. And that's what he was. He was gonna win no matter what, at what cost.
Oh, go ahead. Should T.O. fire his dad?
Hell yeah, get rid of his ass ASAP. And then after I seen it, it should be no question. He should have fired. Soon after the fight, if you ain't noticed, you seen Kambosos go to his corner, motherfucker's dad cheesing with the other father, taking pictures like a groupie and shit. I'm like, damn, bro, you didn't put your son through hell, talk all that shit about your son just to go on the other side like that. Like, I ain't saying you got, you got a back, like, I ain't saying like he should just shun him and shit like that, but bro, it's basically like he just bowed down, like I don't know, man.
Silence.
All right. That's your 2 minutes. Now you got a second. Are you down to hear rebuttal? Anybody want to do a rebuttal to what the brother said? Y'all agree? Disagree?
No, I agree with what he said. I just want to say one thing that he had said. He said he don't think Kambosos could fight another fight like that. I just want to say, if you go back and look at Kambosos' fight, that's exactly how he
How he
fight.
fights.
He's a counter puncher, and he's quick, and that's how he fights all his fights, and that's why I had picked him to beat Tio. But that's how he fight. He's going to fight like that every time. He's a counter puncher. That's what he
Okay,
does.
so can I say something?
Go ahead, Deebo.
All right, so check this out. So, because Kambosos like a guy, I don't think he's like the ducking type. He seems like he wants to make the great fights. That's what I'm getting from him. Like I don't see him being on some diva shit. Like I think that's another reason why Teofimo got his ass. He got too much on his high horse. Like you feel me? Like he was doing too much outside of boxing than actual boxing. You feel me? Like he wasn't really going with the lifestyle. Like he just was clout chasing and shit. You feel me? I feel like he got lost in the moment. You feel me? But Kambosos, he seemed like he ready for fight. But like if he fights Devin, who do you have in that? Like when he starts fighting these other elite lightweights, who do you have? You really think Kambosos could beat a Lomachenko? You think he could beat a Devin? You think he could beat a Tank, a Ryan, or even a Shakur? Now Shakur got to be in the equation now. You feel me?
Only thing we can say is,
bro,
let's
he one of
see
them
it.
ones for real.
To me, it's not even about if he can
Like-
beat him or not, bro. I think we just need to see the fights, bro.
What do you mean?
We
But
gotta
in
see
the
it.
day, it's got to be a victor. You feel me? Like they not
Yeah,
getting
that's
on
what
I mean,
just to do a draw.
we could favor who we want to win, but I mean,
gotta
you're
see
not
it,
gonna never know until they fight.
Right. They got to get in the
True.
ring.
I mean, yeah, true.
The fight I want to see
True.
next is if they not gonna rematch, bro. Devin, like in the chat, you can see it. They talking about how the WBC now saying that he the super champion. The WBC, whoever got the franchise belt, they want to try to exalt that to make it like they undisputed. Nah, bro, get Devin and then get the disputes out the way, bro. Then if Kambosos win, he's the undisputed. If Devin Haney win, he's undisputed, bro. Let's get it out of the sanctioning body's hands, bro, about who the best fighter, bro. Let's take it out their hands because we all know the WBC, they pooping on boxing, bro. They pooping on boxing. They pooping on the efforts that these boxers are making. They building themselves up to try to get to these points where they can be, okay, I'm undisputed champion at my weight. And then they go ahead and they put dog shit in it, bro. No, Devin and Kambosos, if Devin handles his business this next weekend, bro, and if T.O. doesn't want to fight, or let's not even say that, if Kambosos chooses not to give T.O. a rematch, because if we're talking about karma, that would be fair because he didn't want to give Lomachenko his rematch, right? Go in there and take the belts and get it out the sanctioning body's hands, man, because the WBC is crapping on these guys' efforts, bro. Plain and simple, short and sweet.
Hey, look, real quick, I got one rebuttal to that. Ricky, I heard people saying Devin would turn down the franchise belt, but if he was to fight he would have to take that too, in my opinion. I think he need to take everything, in my opinion, that's on the table, because you'll have the regular or the real,
Right.
however you want to
No doubt.
And the reason why I say this, because if not, you leave the door open for this to happen again.
Right, either or. That's what I'm saying, God. Not disagreeing with you. That's a great point. But I'm saying if that, because no matter what, we all know Devin is the WBC champion. So even if he do take franchise, it would be warranted at that point. You see what I'm saying? It would be warranted at that point. Right now, the franchise is for guys who haven't fought Devin. To be honest with you, they get to avoid Devin if he's the man, though. Right? No matter what nobody keeps saying, that's what the franchise belt was for, bro. So you didn't have to fight no mandatories. And y'all see what happened to T.O. when he fought his mandatory. Right?
And
so let's get it popping.
And that's what I wanted to rebuttal off of that. I was going to say they should go ahead and wait until after whoever gets the WBC belt, whether it's JoJo or it's Devin, and fight Kambosos, and then you could say that's the franchise belt is the super championship, because at first it was never supposed to be a championship belt. It wasn't supposed to be able to transfer. It was something that was awarded to a person, but it could never be transferred. But now they're trying to transfer it from one fighter to the next fighter. So let them go ahead and fight to be undisputed, and then you can say, okay, the WBC has a super champion and they have a regular champion. That way, all that'll be out the window. Everything will be cleared up.
Nothing is cleared up as long as Maurice Suleiman is in charge of the WBC.
Damn. Yeah, that's why I say he got to take that belt too, man, because if not, shit, they'll have a vacant franchise champion out there. It'll be Loma versus Lomachenko doing a rematch for a vacant franchise champion. So he got to take the belt.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though, Kambosos shook up the boxing world last night.
Shook up the world, homie.
I definitely think it was upset of the year. I don't
Oh,
see
you
how
know that's
it
part of my
wasn't.
topic for the night. When I come back later on tonight, that's gonna be the topic of the night, and I'm gonna have some other upsets. You know, we got to put Joshua versus Usyk on that list. The Burchell is on that list. Wilder Fury, I got to put that up there because a lot of people said the champ is back. A lot of people lost money on Wilder. We got to put that up there.
I lost money on Wilder and Teofimo.
Yeah, we got to put that on the upset of the year list, man. So we're going, but it's so far upset of the year so far. This was supposed to just be a prequel show to get y'all excited about tonight's show, but I'm glad to see y'all rocking with the content, man. I'm glad to see that. Shout out to Ricky Williams for sharing the link, and any and everybody else out there who shared the link. If you tag me in it, I'll see you share the link. If you don't tag me, a lot of times I might not see it till later. But thank y'all so much, man. I want to say this, man. Before we end this, shout out to Derek Lincoln. He said he bought one of my my new hoodies, man. What can I say? That's the brand right there. Came from one of my songs, and yeah. So, and we got a promo code Nash27, Nash27, Nash27. That's it. That and
what's the benefits of the franchise title? Because I don't know.
Troy Graham, I'm gonna mute your mic, or we'll kick you off the show. I don't know if you can hear me or if you know what I'm doing right now. We wrapping it up, baby. I'm doing my little 1-2 thing right here. I don't know if you heard me and you was like, "Fuck what you promoting, nigga." I'm gonna do what I want to do. Nah. I'm trying to promote this and I'm trying to land this plane and get closing thoughts. Teofimo Lopez, was he exposed or overrated? We had over 200 votes here. That's another reason why we end the show, Troy. We got 200 votes. That means I should have 200 likes or 200 dislikes or something, right? So people, they participate, they watching it. We got a couple thousand views. They doing the poll, but they won't click the like button. So we got to end the show. I'm gonna go ahead and eat some dinner, kick it with my family. I'm gonna let y'all promote anything y'all got to promote, but this is the closing poll. I ended it right here at 200. Well, I'm gonna end this open thing right here. I'll leave it still open. Was Tio exposed, overrated? The final verdict so far is what we got right here is 37% is saying Kambosos was the better fighter. That's the lead. Tio was exposed, then he was overrated, but still 4% out of 200 is saying he was robbed by the zone and Top Rank. That's the danger of false narratives. With that said, man, I'm gonna digress and I'm gonna let y'all have the final words before we land this plane. If you got anything that you want to promote, you want to give me your final thought, guys, this ain't the time to debate with the guy. Let him do his final thought. Promote whatever you want to promote, and that's it. And I'll see y'all on the next one. I might do one tonight around midnight on East Coast time. East Coast time around midnight. I'll probably do another pull up. All right. So around midnight on the East Coast time. So that's what's at about 2 hours or so. So look for me around that time. Anybody want to promote anything? Go ahead.
Yeah, that's Truth TV, man. Just follow Truth TV, man. We drop the newest and hottest topics, man. Talk about stuff on a spiritual level, and just tune in to Truth TV. That's TRUFF TV, man. And I'll catch y'all later.
Appreciate you, Truth. Anybody else got anything they want to push or promote or want people to know about? If so, your mic is muted. Troy Graham, you got anything you want to promote? Appreciate you, Truth. I appreciate you, Truth. Huntsville, you got anything you want to push or promote?
I mean, I'm in IT, and I just want the brothers and sisters start getting into IT.
Absolutely. Super dope. Appreciate you, man. Look for me around 11:30, 12 o'clock. What's that, about 2 hours? Look for me in about 2 hours, man. Maybe 2.5. Ricky Williams, Got anything you want to promote, man, to push, man, other than your dope ass channel?
All right, make sure y'all subscribe to Mark Nash, man. Hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit up his store, buy some merch, man. Make sure y'all, if y'all got iTunes, YouTube Music, Apple Music, whatever, Spotify, make sure y'all go check out his project, Edith, EDITH. Every day I try harder. It's a great project. You definitely should go ahead and stream that on all your favorite platforms. If you're interested in what I talk about life stuff, but you got to get through the boxing first, right? What I talk about is boxing is why fights not happening, what to look for, what not to look for. Whoever wins. That's human. That's the human condition. Whoever shows up that night's going to win. Also given in December, the month of December, having a podcast setup giveaway that's going to include a camera, a computer, keyboard, microphones, headphones, and a monitor. So basically an out of the box setup for you, but you have to be an active subscriber. So my channel is Ricky Williams Boxing. Go ahead and subscribe. I go live pretty much Monday through Friday, unless I got a honey-do list. At 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So you have to be an active subscriber and you have to be there on the day of the drawing to win. But it is a true professional setup. There's nothing you wouldn't be able to stream or talk to or do a podcast on with this setup. It also includes free support by me. So if you need help setting up your OBS or how to get your sound settings right, you'll have my email address so you can email me and we can chop it up. So that's all I got. Again, make sure y'all support Mark Nash, man. Hit the like button. It don't cost y'all nothing. It's your boy, Ricky Williams. We out.
My man, I appreciate you, bro. I see you on the next one. Oh, yeah, Ricky, this ain't going to be over no time soon, obviously, because people are still just pulling up and they still want to talk about it, but there's so many other narratives being painted. We're going to unwrap that, and we're going to dissect some of these resumes between Loma, what made Loma so great. We're going to break that down, and we also, we're gonna talk about it. Yeah, y'all will see. I love y'all, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, Rick. All right, man. Let me run through this real quick, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I damn sure appreciate everybody's time, energy. Let me stop my camera real quick and let me go through and do this real quick. Shout out to everybody who pulled up. Y'all don't know how much it means, but I'm gonna let you know how much it means. It means this much. Truth TV, what up? What up? Taylor Bell, what up? What up? Shout out to my guy D-Ray, what up? What up? Chillin' Egg Rolls. What up? My guy Ty. What up? Jalen. What up? Derek Lincoln. What up? Derek Lincoln. What up? Appreciate you. Chitlin, lemon pepper chitlins as well. Saw that earlier. What up? Cooking with Sir Senior. What up? What up? God Body News. What up? Dwayne Freeman. Thanks for joining the panel as well. What up? DJ. It's the fake over. What up? Okay. D Hodges, what up? What up? Who else was there? King Asian Mad. Appreciate you too, man. What up? Wish we could hear more from you on the panel. Got to make sure we can hear from the OGs. Sorry if we overtalked you too much. I'm sorry about that. What up? DJ, what up? What up? Shelton Moore, what up? What up? Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment, what up? What up? Let me see. Ricky Williams, appreciate you, man. What up? Killed it on the panel tonight. Appreciate you. What up? G Hizzy, what up? What up, G Hizzy? Jay Scott, what up? He said Haney got exposed by Linares. No punch power, no chin. 100. We'll see. What up? He didn't get dropped though, and he won that fight. So, old boy got dropped and he lost. So we're gonna see what transpires from here. The Fight Doctor, what up? What up? King HMF said he had his 7.5. What up, though? I appreciate that. What up? Pinot Sports Analyst. What up? Salute to you. He said, Kambosos teaches Lopez a boxing lesson. All right, that's it. All right. What up? April Lynch. What up, sis? What up? Hey, you back. She said, stop with all the excuses. Sis said she don't want to hear all them damn excuses. Shout out to April Lynch. What up? Carolina's finest. Amir, what up? What up? He said, should have kept JoJo. All right, should have kept Joey. Oh, okay. What up? Who else am I missing? D-Ray, what up? What up? I think I already said D-Ray. Let me see. Perfect Timing Podcast. What up? Shout out to Perfect Timing Podcast. I love his show, man. Love his show. Love what he doing over there. He prays on the show and everything. Had me in the crib cleaning up the kitchen and playing Never Would Have Made It. So shout out to Perfect Timing Podcast. Make sure y'all subscribe to this dude right here. Super cool dude right there. Love what he doing. What up? Let me see. Let me scroll through. I'm scrolling. Pablo, what up?
What up?
Pablo said Teofimo disappointed me last night. Much respect to Kambosos. He proved me wrong. I thought he was gonna get mopped. That's what I'm talking about, Pablo. I thought the same thing. I gotta respect that man.
What up?
Shout out to New Media Today, USA Boxing, aka my guy, Coach Malachi Williams.
What up?
He said, hit the damn like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thanks, Coach. Shout out to Coach Malachi. Appreciate you, dog. It's my guy.
What up?
Fisty on the fight said, she said, peace, boxing gems.
What up?
Salute to you, sis. Queen P, of course.
What up?
Jalen, what up, Jalen?
What up?
Let me speed this up. Speed up. Okay, it's a lot of the same ones. To make sure. Boom. Scrolling through. Okay, it's a lot of salutes. Let me see if I missed anybody's name. A lot of chat. Oh, Andrew Charles, what up? Charles in charge, what up?
What up?
Shout out to Russell.
What up?
Russell said Lomachenko threw 58 punches in the first 6 rounds. T.O. threw 235. That shit got to mean something, right? Absolutely. And again, shout out to Julio Guzman.
What up?
For the super chat earlier, man. Appreciate you. Happy to see a blue-collar underdog get his due. I agree 1,000% with T.O. Father needing to go. Oh, man, we're going to talk about that tonight, too, man. We're going to talk about it. I don't know if I agree with that. We'll talk about it. I don't know if I agree with that, though. I don't know if I agree. Everybody have a bad night, but we'll talk about it. Shiz Biz.
What up?
Said Kambosos got a chin for sure. Absolutely.
What up?
Hell of a chin. Shout out to you, Shiz Biz. Let me see. Scroll through. Let's scroll through. All right. 10-10 said marqnash salute.
What up?
If I see you in the chat, that means you're a new subscriber. So welcome home. Welcome to the neighborhood. We do this often over here. Mike Anderson, what up?
What up?
He said T.O. lost his whole positive mindset when he reached the top, beating Loma. He wasn't thinking once you reach that point, the work has just begun. His mind state was totally off once he won those belts. I don't know. I don't know. You might be right. I don't know. We see what happens from here, though. Got to see what comes next. SD VMAC or SDVAMC.
What up?
He said a real boxing. All right. He said when T.O. fought Loma, he didn't know real skills. Then he got the biggest after one fight. I had he said he had Kambosos 6 months ago. Okay.
What up?
All right, we'll talk about it. Let me see. 10-10. Anybody new? Reggie O. What's up, Reggie O with the Killer Show?
What up?
All the way from the West Coast. Ebo Sosa.
What up?
Salute to you. All right, Jones Wealth Academy.
What up?
Thanks again for the donation. He said T.O. Just a hype train. His hype train just crashed. He too cocky. Devin is the dream. All right. We'll talk about it. Let me appreciate you, man. Appreciate you though. All right, let me go back to it. Let's scroll through. Trying to take my time and make sure I get everybody their time and energy. I appreciate your time and energy. Reggie O.
What up?
Derek Lincoln.
What up?
Crucial 13. What up?
What up?
Crucial 13 said he completely overlooked Kambosos. Even told his fans to bet on the first round.
What up?
Crazy, right? Dad did too. SM Vaughn.
What up?
SM Vaughn said the best fighter, not race, fighter.
What up?
Absolutely. Bruce Leaf, what up?
What up?
All right. Champion Heart, what up?
What up?
Said salute marqnash, my brothers in the panel and on the chat. Absolutely. All right, Vaults UK.
What up?
Vaults UK said salute marqnash. I know what you meant. He said marqnash. Ricky Williams, Huntsville, Troy. I appreciate it, Vaults UK.
What up?
Love the UK, man. Love the UK. Can't wait to go back. All right, let me see. Brandon Washington, what up?
What up?
Anybody else? Rob G Films.
What up?
Rob G Films cussed me out last night when I went on my Errol Spence rant. Y'all know how I do to them Errol Spence fanboys. This is where they come get their dreams and feelings destroyed. I break them down with facts and science. Twist their point right back in their face. Well, make that make sense. But I got to learn. Look, the flies and the bees, we all swarm the air together. But the bees do not spend their days telling the flies honey tastes better than shit.
What up?
What up to that? Retro Boxing, what up?
What up?
All right, let me see. Shout out to Beyond Above Media.
What up?
Appreciate you, man. He proved us wrong. We thought you was a troll. Said, no, I'm going to call right on in. Jalen, what up?
What up?
All right, let me see. Man, I love to see y'all having these good conversations in the chat, man. Y'all be having a good conversation. Y'all be going back and forth. Crazy, too, sometimes. Mark Boxio.
What up?
What's up, Mark? He said Josh Taylor smokes them both. Oh, shit. Damn, he said Josh Taylor smoke them both. D. Hodges, what up?
What up?
Philip B, what up?
What up?
Damn, man, he said Josh Taylor smoke them both. IT Max.
What up?
All facts, Taylor. Talking about Taylor Bell. He said Kambosos did request, maybe he didn't, but WBC is recognizing Kambosos as the franchise and WBC lightweight super champion. Simple as that. Have it right there. Philip B, what up?
What up?
Mike Garner, what up?
What up?
All right. Detroit, BC, what up?
What up?
All right, is that everybody? Felix GB, what up?
What up?
He said he got COVID. That's funny.
What up, gangsta?
That was funny. All right, so I believe that's it. And last but definitely not last, but I said it before, but most importantly, shout out to my sister Queen Pig.
What up?
Thank you everything, sister. I appreciate everything you do, and I don't take it lightly. Love you so much. All right, well, with that said, man, let me go ahead and get something to eat. I'll see y'all in about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours max. I love y'all. It's your man, marqnash. Remember, dreams require sleep. Hey, real quick, how was the audio on this? Can I do the show like this tonight, or do I got to get back on the regular setup? Was this okay? With the drops, were the drops loud enough? The background music, the calls, was this okay? Laptop only, because I ain't do the whole big setup. Queen P, how was the audio tonight? Show more. Oh, shout out to Check Left Hook. Check Left Hook. I see you. Check Left Hook said, "What my damn shout out at? Hold up. My damn shout out at Martinez. Check Left Hook. I see you on me. Got you right here. Shout out to Check Left Hook. What up?
What up?
Appreciate you. Let me see what they say. How was the audio? All right, this was great. So the audio, they said pretty even, technically sound. No, we talk. Okay, this was fine. Okay, no Troy roast turkey. So this was fine. All right, it's fine. All right, cool. I'll do it like this tonight too. This was cool, right? It was comfortable for me. I'm just sitting right here without the ring light shining all in my face, just having a backlight. And I have a bright light on in here instead of the dark room with the blue light. Shit's been taking a toll on my eyes, yo. So, all right, with that said, let's get back to the bread, man. I love y'all. Remember, drinks require sleep. Say it with me. Y'all know it. Y'all at home. Goals require what? Oh, y'all fucked it up.
Silence.
Goals require effort. Go out there and get your goals and get that new merch at marqnash.com. We got that drinks require sleep, goals require effort hoodies, t-shirts, and also we got this new one right here that's saying, what can I say? That is what Kambosos should be walking around everywhere right now saying, what can I say? And all I can say right now to y'all is goodbye.